Yeah, man.
Oh.
What's up, fool podcast? I could barely hear myself too. Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Aaron's still working the wheels of steel.
Aaron on the wheels of steel. What's up, fool podcast with Felipe Esparza, your host with the most, and my co-host was Toast,
And no buttery.
and Lisa Esparza over here, man, with the news and the facts, the
Kind of.
dates. A little behind today.
A little behind today.
What's up, fool? It's been raining, bro. They call it Storm 2018.
Mudslides.
Man, they're adding it. They're trying to blow it up, bro. Like it's a Katrina or something.
It's a Katrina when it's by Santa Barbara.
I think people are exaggerating, bro. They just want FEMA.
Yeah. Is it true 13 people died, fool?
Yeah, mudslide, bro.
Yeah, man. Montecito.
Echo Park.
Really, fool?
No, I don't know where.
Oh. Finally
Santa
cleaned
Barbara
up.
area, in the burn areas.
Yeah.
A burn area, so the dirt must have been soft and it slid
Well,
off.
it's just all the foliage and stuff is gone. Hey.
Because it got
sorry.
burned out?
Because it got
It
burned
got
out.
burned out.
And then when the rains come, the mud has nothing stopping
To
it.
hold
So
on
it
to it?
just runs right down.
Damn.
It sucks.
People say it's a much needed rain to help out the flood.
Well, shouldn't we got the rain like a
To
month
help
ago?
out the flood.
I don't know.
To help out the drought, you mean.
the drought.
The devastation.
Yeah, man. I don't think there's enough water to cover the flood or the water to cover the drought.
Shit, I
The
know.
much needed water.
It's right next to the ocean anyway,
People
right?
forget that LA's a desert.
That's what I'm saying, fool.
I found out when we were at that cake concert, bro. I was crying that Southern California takes all the water. Shut up, puto. Just sing.
Yeah, dude, but I mean, there's already been a political deal that made way before that fool even started saying that shit.
Way before, huh?
Hell yeah, Johnny Come Lately over here with the fucking political discourse.
There's a movie about that, man. It's called with Jack Nicholson. They made a sequel about it. Chinatown.
Are you serious, fool?
Yeah, it's all about the water deal.
Really?
Yeah, and the beginning of Mulholland Falls.
Well, that's why he built that big old dam. That's that shit comes down and goes into L.A., right?
Yeah, and then the two Jakes. I don't know, man. I didn't see it, but it was, was a
That's
sequel.
about that too?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So was kind of LA Confidential a little bit about
Yeah.
that, and the one with that fool man Nick Nolte. He did another one where he was just kicking the mobsters out of LA.
Whoa.
Forgot that movie. The way he talked, was like, "Get out of here, never come back."
Was it supposed to be a big old like Jewish gangster here in L.A., Marty Cohen or some shit?
Maricón, yeah.
He used to like when the Italian dudes would come into the bus station
I
and
think
shit.
Meyer Lansky, wasn't it? Or
No,
man.
who was the one?
Mickey Cohen.
Mickey
Mickey
Cohen.
He would
Cohen,
pay
yeah.
the LAPD to beat the shit out of them and send them back to New York or Chicago.
Yeah, man, he did.
Yeah, that guy,
I
your
read
friend
a-
Ruben Fleischer, he made the movie about those guys. It was
Yeah.
called Gang something.
Gangland,
No. What was it?
Gangs of LA.
It's called Gangster Squad.
Gangster Squad.
We were
yeah.
close, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
Ruben,
also-
Ruben wrote and directed that.
My next one would have been
Yeah.
Gangbang. No, but yeah, it was. I was Also, man, when I started reading, when I read
I
that
started
Chief Daryl
reading.
Gates. Chief Daryl Gates.
You had that book.
I read his book, and when he said also he wrote in a book, man, they used to just beat the shit out of any Italians that showed up to LA and send them back packing to wherever they came from, New Jersey. Like they would land, they would get picked up right there. Like there'll be LAPD waiting for them. They were the Goon Squad, I guess. I don't know what they were called,
There was a name for him.
but yeah. And then in that movie that Nick Nolte's in, they show them beating up an Italian fool, and they send them back. And then Mickey Cohen did the same thing.
Hey, there's a lot of info in that Daryl Gates book, huh, fool?
A good one, bro. His first partner was a fucking Chicano, bro, from Highland Park.
Because he's from Highland Park too,
Yeah.
right? Daryl Gates. And that's when he had that story of like, remember when like it was real hush hush with Martin Luther King. He used to come into town and just get gang of chicks. He used to escort him up there for him.
For his son was a mean drug addict.
Are you
And he
serious?
talks about him in a book. He don't let go, bro. Like
Daryl Gates' son.
Yeah, Daryl Gates' son. He even mentions that how his son would be like, get off drugs, and then all of a sudden be into painting. So I'll go buy him the full paintbrushes.
Lost cause.
I'll go buy him the full paints. And then if we like give up and go back to whatever he was doing, crack. Then he'll be all into bikes. Get this full bikes.
A GT.
Then he, a fucking PK Ripper, eh?
PK Ripper. We were talking about BMX bikes one time. That I think the Wild Coyote, and then this fool comes up. I had a PK Ripper, raza.
The fuck? No, Stingray, bro.
That's a lowrider bike.
I
Fool.
had a Red Devil.
And
I had a mongoose. No, real mongoose.
Yeah, fool.
A real animal.
With the metal
Yeah, that's a
flake.
mon-
the
yeah,
No, that's a
flake
bike, but the
cake,
animal.
yeah.
Mongooses kill snakes, fool.
Yeah.
I felt like I walked into a city council meeting over here, bro. It's like you're talking about the appropriation of water and shit.
No, we're talking about that. We started out about the water and saving the drought. Then we
Right.
talked about that movie that had to do a lot about water.
We're talking about mudslides at first.
Mudslides, yeah.
And then the drought.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. The people that their place, you survived the fire, but now you got to worry
Yeah.
about the fucking mudslide. That's shitty, man.
Yeah, man. You know what, man? I never thought about that, but you pretty much safe living in an apartment.
Or yeah, somebody else pays for the fucking pickup.
Yeah,
on the
man.
mess and
Because you
shit.
know what? There's a leak in the apartment. Everybody just goes on the roof and put up that plastic tarp and putting rocks on top of it.
No leaks. Eh?
No more leaks, cabrón.
Ya lo arreglé,
It's a
cabrón.
fucking water slide up upstairs.
Fool, talk
We
about.
got a slip and slide right now, on the roof.
Where's that chapopote bucket? Eh?
Fool.
Chapopote.
And, like-
What is that, tar?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, man. Chapopote. My mind to chew on it.
That's like that gum blackjack, dog. Black licorice taste.
How come that's tar? Because popote is straw, right?
No,
Yeah, but
popote is straw.
chapopote.
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 Chipopote
With the-
or
with
chapopote?
Chapopote.
Chapopote.
And-
Chipopote.
And who knows if that's like a
Somebody should make
technical
a
word
rap.
for
Or
it.
if somebody just called
If
it that shit.
Yeah, I think that's a big
There's-
old Mexicanazo word
There's
right there.
a Spanish motherfucker that's going, no, motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to get
It's
some
brea.
comments.
It's brea.
It's chipapopapa. The motherfucker gives a real Mayan translation, dog.
Yeah.
I gotta go look at it. I gotta go find 5 books just for the translation.
It's
How
right
about
next to
that guy?
Pateare.
The guy from Las Cafeteras needs to translate that for you.
Yeah,
he
man.
knows all that stuff. He speaks 2 indigenous languages in addition to
Indigenous
Spanish.
languages.
Yeah,
It'd be good if you're locked up, huh?
He's ready, bro.
He's ready for a huila, bro.
I think he's getting his doctorate in something.
I feel ready, bro, for the war with North Korea, bro.
It's like Joe Diaz told me one time, you're full of a bunch of useless information. So I was like,
That's right, cocksuckers.
But I kill it on Trivial Pursuit.
give me a Scrabble board, raza.
What's up, fool? Our guest already showed up. Martin Moreno. You know what, raza?
Put your hands together for this man.
Nice.
You know what, raza?
The man.
I was flying high till Alfred Romeo started dressing up.
The man. The legend.
That fool got ties, eh? I was just tying chicks up.
What do I need a tie for?
That
raza?
fool got haircuts. I was fucking trimming pussy.
I
eh?
can't wear a tie, bro.
Fuck no, bro.
I
You
can't
wore
wear
a
a
suit
tie.
one time, bro. It was
I
over.
bombed.
Tell us that story about, because you said you seen George Lopez. It's
Sorry,
time
I
to go to
screamed the
work.
shit out
It's
of-
all good, dude.
Oh, dude,
It's all right,
you
bro.
know what? I know, but my levels are like, I just freaking blew out the
got la levas
eardrums
here,
over
right?
there. Hey, man,
What's
I gotta
got the
tell you.
levels doing the levels.
We're doing that freaking show in San Pedro, I think, and it was me, you,
You
Gabriel,
and Martin did it together.
Mondo.
You and it was a Benny Mena, Martin Moreno production. huh?
Yeah, and I had just seen an interview. That's when George Lopez was hot, bro. And he goes, every time it's time to go to work, I put on my suit and I look in the mirror and I know it's time to go to work. So of course my dumbass goes out, grabs a suit, tie. I go in the freaking bathroom at the fucking Sheraton like an asshole before the show starts. I looked in the mirror, bro, and I was like,
Dumb and Dumber.
it's time to go.
We can see it in our commercial, raza.
It's time to go to work. Bro, I died. I died a miserable death. There's a bunch of cholos in there and cholas that love them some Jesus. I'm doing jokes about Victory Outreach. They were not feeling that shit, bro.
Damn.
You can't fuck with cholos in Diosito.
They were not ready for the Hoochie Mamas, bro.
This has Gilbert Escobar, eh?
But there was a lot of cholos from Wilmington and San Pedro there, bro.
Like everybody was representing.
Oh, dude, and listen, freaking not just cholos, but Latinos love them some Jesus, bro. You
Oh,
can't.
hell yeah.
You start
Once
you,
it converts to the other side, it's over, dog.
it's done.
You can't mess around with Jesus
man.
Christ.
Yeah,
dog.
Felipe had a shirt that somebody made one time. It was
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca,
Mm-hmm.
but he was in the Sacred Heart of Jesus pose.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
awesome.
And it was great. It's a great T-shirt, and everybody's like, "Where can I get that?" But there were like, for every one of those, there were like 3 people like
A
this
lot of fools, bro.
blasphemous.
It was
that's-
June and they threw at the Ash Wednesday on their forehead.
Yeah. They were upset by that.
I explained it,
Jesus
bro. I said,
touched
listen,
me.
man, let me tell you, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what? Chewbacca is Spanish for Chewy. First of all, we already know that. And you know Chewy is Jesus, so it really is Jesus.
There you go. Well, Jesus was white. So I don't know. We could call him Chewy.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh, I know.
I'm
They
being
think
sorry.
he
That was
looks like a Beach
sarcasm.
Boy,
Holmes.
so I was like, fuck, they ain't no shade in Bethlehem.
Nice. No, I had a shirt that I made that had me looking like Jesus with long hair, holding some wine,
The glow-in-the-dark
smoking a
one?
joint. I don't know if it glows in the dark, but no, that's a different one. But it said it had a chinga. It said, "Don't kill me again." And it's me smoking a joint, drinking the thing, and people were telling me it was blasphemous. It was this. I'm like, fuck off. Like, there's no way that Jesus is worried about that shit.
I know,
About what
huh?
kind of shirt I'm fucking wearing. Get the fuck out of here.
They have bigger fish to fry.
Maybe that's why a lot of people started being a lot of earthquakes, but people are praying for bullshit, bro. For real, man. If you're praying for what Martin just talking about, there's no time to help out the
no,
orphans.
there's no time.
There's no time to help out the orphan when you got fucking 50,000 people
Asking
praying
for cars and shit.
asking Jesus to fucking please let it be 21. Those guys,
There's a lot of praying in
those guys
Vegas.
are praying
Oh.
hard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hard, though. Please don't let me get locked up.
Don't let me get pulled over.
Don't
let me get locked up. Don't let me
Jesus,
get caught cheating.
God-
Don't let me get an
yes.
STD. Don't let this test be positive. I hope those were just freaking. I hope it was a pimple and not herpes.
Yo, man. God, if it burns, it's herpes. God has to decide, he has to prioritize. Where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Was Rodrigo that wants to lose 60 pounds and praying every day? You know what?
Push-ups or running,
He could
eh?
just step up to a fucking double X. The starving kid over there and shit. Hell no, man. The Chicano always started eFundMe for him.
But what constitutes a prayer? Is it somebody's hope or really strong wish a prayer? Or
I
do you
think
have to get down on your knees and do the whole,
I think if you hold on
rosary and all that
if you
stuff
had a
and-
rock, since you grew up
okay.
and that was your rock forever, man, like a little tiny rock, and you had it for your whole life.
Your lucky rock.
Your lucky rock.
It's your talisman.
Let me tell you, man. And if you lose that rock, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna think your everything's gonna fall to shit because you put all your beliefs on that fucking stupid ass rock.
Right, and then in the end, it's just superstition anyways.
Yeah, superstition.
I don't know. I don't want to shit on prayer because
Right.
Because you are my rock.
Oh, I'm not shitting on. I'm not shitting on prayer. I'm just
I'm
wondering
saying
what.
that
You're
because people
There are people who get serious about
people
it.
get really serious, and you can't, like, even if you don't believe in prayer, even if you don't believe in the power of prayer, when somebody says to you, "Hey man, I'll pray for you," you can't be a dick and be like, "No, I don't want you to pray for me."
Right.
Like, you
They
gotta
get all
freaking
bummed out
they
and
get all
shit.
bummed out and stuff, and like that's why when like there's a big mass shooting and stuff, and it's like, oh, prayers for Orlando, prayers for Houston, prayers for this. At some point, that does start getting old. It's like, hey, motherfucker, go out there with a bucket and try to get that water out of there.
Or a bulletproof
go out
vest.
there, go out there and do something like. But fuck your, I mean, not fuck your prayers. Like I said, I don't want to shit on them, but action speaks a lot louder than freaking words, And they say, oh, well, God is all powerful, He's almighty, la chingada. Listen, dude. Go out, like, you'd be better off. You could sit there and pray and ask all you want, or you could write shit down on a piece of paper, write an outline, and then figure out how to take action to make that shit manifest.
Fucking gold, Raza.
What's that?
Some people.
Goals.
Yeah, write down your goals.
There's some people that write something real inspirational about anything, and get like 50,000 likes.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
that person is not gonna leave his house all year to do anything. All he did is a little quote. Man, fuck your quote.
Do it.
Just paraphrase.
I don't know, let you put when somebody busted a nice little quote about something like, when I think about immigration in Dhaka, I think about living inside of a diner, and I'm thinking, what, nobody, there's churches. You could get help anywhere. Or they throw it out there, bro. Everybody throws in their sad story all of a sudden to compare a sadness to another
sad
sadness.
story.
Just to get the likes. You know what I mean?
Self-entitlement, though.
Now, I could bring that up, too. You know what? When I think about those DACA people, I think about, how my family, we snuck in here, and my little brother had to dress up like a little girl, and we had to just struggle to get here. And watch my HBO special translate this.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
Wow.
Because I don't want
Pity.
I don't want those likes because I inspired you. I don't want to inspire nobody. My whole life is not a fucking inspiration.
Oh, it is.
Like if my son would have told me, Dad, when I grow up, I want to be like you, man. You know what the fuck they teach you in school? I I don't want to be me right now, motherfucker.
Everybody wants to vote.
When I jerk off, I pretend I'm somebody else. When I have sex with my wife, I think I'm somebody else. You know, I don't want to be me.
You know what? That is inspirational, though. You inspire them to be better. So that don't sell yourself short, man.
But just through his actions, fool. But not going on social media and fucking developing some voice just because some other shit comes out. And
Yeah,
compare
dude.
and
Like when you
contrast.
start
No
like
manches,
listen, I reposted something. Speaking of going to churches, last year I
Caught on
reposted
fire.
during the Houston chingadera. They were talking about
What's
the
Houston
big mega
chingadera, bro?
the flood.
Don't be
During
talking about
big
the
flood.
Astros, eh?
And so
Right now, wait a minute. Somebody listening right now going, you know what? Somebody from Houston going, man, don't call that shit chingada. That was a flood, bro.
no. Okay, so those
Acknowledge it.
you're absolutely right.
An act of God,
So
eh?
what? Nobody they didn't
That's
pray
funny.
enough.
That's funny.
So-
Some people call it the chingadera.
Yeah.
Some people say it was a flood. This fool says the act of God.
There you go. He got mad and he sends plagues
Right?
and floods. I don't know if
Shit
that's
got
true.
biblical, bro.
But well, you know what? Here's the
It happened
freaking thing.
because Houston started allowing gay marriages.
The people said that.
Oh, no shit.
Isn't that
People
crazy,
said
fool?
that. Yeah, I think Ann Coulter said that.
So, to your point,
well, Pat Robertson said that. I think.
Well, so Pat
Yeah,
Robertson. Well,
he's
wait,
crazy.
wait.
She
So-
might have also said that, but
So
That
Joel
was Oral
Osteen,
Roberts.
Joel Osteen, everybody was shitting on him because
Yeah.
they
'Cause
said
he
that he
wouldn't
didn't
open
open
his
the doors to his mega church, right? And so Alfred Robles posted a thing with Pastor Tacos, and it said good pastor, and then Joel Osteen, and it said bad pastor.
He
And I said, you
tweeted
know
for
what?
me.
That's fucking. Did you post that too?
No. Yeah.
So anyway, they all stole from me, dog.
It's Alfred, bro.
can't even put out no.
And so anyway,
My personation, Alfred. Focus.
oh my God. Stop it.
so check it out. So then I reposted his post, and it got a
Digimon.
shit ton of likes. But it also got, hey, it's like, hey, he did open the door. He's a good pastor. He's a good, like, people were pissed and defending him. I'm like, dude, it's just a fucking repost.
Right.
I don't know the fucking guy. But if he didn't open the doors, that's shitty.
In
That's
the beginning,
really,
he didn't
really
do it
shit.
after he got criticism, though.
He did it after they
Yeah.
started talking shit. Absolutely. And but he said, well, we wanted to make sure it was safe. We didn't want people to come into an unsafe building.
Yeah, they don't want to get the carpet wet,
We don't have no bathrooms to accommodate everybody.
right?
There's also a fire code.
That's,
Lame, fool.
dude, listen.
And
When,
also, man, we couldn't find a key to the collector's basket.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, Felipe, back when you were saying about you don't have to say that living in some diner or whatever. If you come to America and you don't
Yeah.
have a family member that's gonna let you borrow a fucking bedroom or let you stay in the living room, you ain't shit.
Hell no, man. You came here without a plan.
That's what I'm saying.
well, if you're the first one to come,
Well, then
Yeah,
you
know
a
that.
trailblazer.
But you're
Yeah, there you
Catholic.
go.
But if you're Catholic, you're Christian. You go to a church. Hey, knock. Hey, we're here, man. Can you help us out?
Get you this compensa.
I think those days are done, bro. The
no,
days
no,
are
they're
done.
still active.
They're
dog.
still
Really?
active,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Christian
Except if you're a
churches
refugee.
and-
Father Greg Boyle.
Except
Yeah.
if you're a refugee.
Yeah, we
You got to get here first, dog.
Yeah, all right. You got to sneak in, and then
Yeah,
we'll
that's
help
what
you.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
dog.
but church will help you, bro.
Yeah, they'll help you with no questions asked. Some questions asked, but we donate to the Dolores Mission over there. They have in Boyle Heights. They have started a homeless program for women, older women over 50, which was becoming a problem. So, and then they've always had a men's shelter, but they're still
There's
they're
a
still
lot of
doing that
homeless
stuff,
people, dude.
yeah.
Every day there's a
Grip, dog.
new
You know,
freaking encampment everywhere.
What's crazy is that okay, man. Growing up, man, I saw a lot of bums. Right? They were all old.
Yeah.
But now they're young, man.
There's
They're
families.
Millennials,
They're
eh?
Hooters age, bro.
Yeah, I know,
There's-
dog.
There's
Mil-
families. When
Yeah,
when
man.
he went to Skid Row, I couldn't.
People that used
I
to
helped
be
pack
called-
up all the packs that we passed out.
guys went
but
to Skid Row?
But I couldn't go with them. He
Yeah,
went with
man.
these
A lot
lowrider
of young
guys.
millionaires are homeless.
But I couldn't go with them because I couldn't see the
Immature
kids.
millionaires.
Premature.
Premature millionaires are homeless now.
I didn't think I could handle seeing the kids face to face.
After faking cancer.
Like I'm handing this stuff out. And what about
Lying
when?
about your phone.
No.
Go ahead.
You're talking shit behind what I'm saying.
all day,
Oh
raza.
my god. It's all about the hee-hees and the ha-has.
Hey, what's that? Go ahead, Lisa. What?
No, nothing.
No, you
Just-
couldn't bear to see the kids
No,
out
I was
there.
just saying
That's
I
what it
didn't
Yeah.
go with you because of that. Like I packed up all the packs with Sandra. We did it for hours
yeah,
and
bro, they
hours.
came
and
What did you guys hand out?
like toiletries and stuff and grooming things
Yeah,
and socks and also for kids we had coloring books and
Coloring
stuff.
books. Then we had a package just for women, tampons,
Yeah.
Socks, sanitizer,
Toothbrushes,
toothbrushes,
toothpaste, all that stuff.
a notebook, a
Lotion.
little pen just because you want to start doing comedy.
That was Felipe's idea.
That's awesome, dude.
A little note. Well, dude,
This
we
is
were,
very
we,
nice.
That's
were,
fucking awesome.
we were
though, yeah.
rolling deep, man, like 50 lowriders. I never cruised with 50 lowriders, man, but man, they have it all planned out, bro. They have cholos on Harleys, bro, stopping traffic on shitty streets
Yeah, to keep it
to
going.
keep it flowing, bro.
Did
Hell
you guys
yeah.
have police escorts? Or
Hell
no?
no,
Cholo
bro. We had
escorts.
cholo
It was
escorts, bro.
unpermitted, sort of.
Hell no, bro. We got
It worked out.
we had the Victory Outreach Security.
But see, you did something. You didn't just say, "Let's pray about
Yeah,
the
right,
problem."
right,
You know
right,
what? Let's
right.
go out
And I
there
didn't
and
post
give
it
yeah.
up. I didn't fucking wait till the TV camera to get there because there were none. Not even Ashley Del Valle showed up.
It's kind of like that old. It's kind of like
DIY
that
was
old
a-
saying. It's like there's this old saying where you pray to God for help, and you say, "Well, God didn't send help," and then God says, "Well, I sent this person, like these people along
Yeah.
the way who are there."
And you're sitting there waiting
He's
for
working.
God.
God's working through those people, and you're sitting there waiting for something
Hallelujah.
big from God.
Yeah, man.
But
Like,
it's all
Praise
these
God.
little things along the way. From
like, you know, man, if
people.
your mom got no hustle, man, you know, your mom gotta have a hustle. Like my mom sold Avon. She sold
My mom
Shockley,
had no hustle. We were
Herbalife.
just fucking
Right?
poor.
Your mom said had no
Nothing,
hustle, right?
hustle, not one.
My
So
mom
that-
babysat.
You got lucky you didn't starve, man. You couldn't find a diner or something.
We did starve several times. My brother and I ate out dumpsters.
Listen,
like, it was like
my
When I hear about
mom.
people eating,
my mom
eating
was
dog
not
food,
with
I say,
it.
you know what,
She
man? I
couldn't-
would steal a
she
tortilla
couldn't
from
function as an
Say,
adult,
fool.
you know.
That's freaking crazy. Like we
Start eating food
What'd
at a
your mom do,
bakery.
fool?
My mom babysat. She watched. Our house was a
babysit me.
freaking kinder from freaking day one, bro. No, seriously, we had like 10 kids in the
My
house.
house too, bro.
There was times
Head
that people
Start, eh?
would come, like strangers would come, knock on the door,
Martin
and they'd be like,
preschool.
"Hey, esta es la señora que cuida niños? Are you the lady that takes care of kids?"
Word on the street.
Yeah, and then like,
Porque
dude,
tu-
they would
tu
just
hijo anda de
leave
como
the
cholo.
freaking kids and go to the freaking mi casita to go dancing and shit. And they're like, "Oh yeah, nos tocó uno que paga por el babysitter." Like, well, we got a dude that pays for the babysitter. They would leave these kids. The kids would be crying, like they didn't know who the fuck anybody was there. My dad's in the kitchen smoking and drinking. They're singing songs, the novelas, and these kids are like, "Who the fuck are these people? Like, where the fuck's my mom?" And they're screaming, and there's like a bunch of screaming kids on a Saturday night, and the freaking moms were hot, dude. I remember sitting there.
That's
on
the first
cou-
time I got horny. eh?
Dude, I used to jack off to the ladies that used to go.
Ew.
Seriously, they were hot
That's some
ladies.
natural shit right
They
there.
were
dog.
dressed like
Junior.
fucking. They were dressed for the club, dude. Little ass fucking Telemundo skirts. I'm
Daddy
freaking a
dog.
teenager.
Hey, it
Tell
turned
them
into the McMartin preschool.
That's when I got pelos, raza.
How many kids at a time?
I was
Dude.
charged and
In the
charged.
daytime, in the daytime, there would
Charge
probably
and
be like
charge.
10 freaking kids in there.
Wow.
There'd be 10. There would be
Fool.
kids in cribs and playpens and.
And you
freaking
couldn't
on
wait
the
to
couch.
move out.
Oh,
Get
dude,
the
it was
fuck out of
nuts.
there.
It
Chaos,
was nuts.
huh, fool?
I used to
Chaos.
wake up like Gulliver's Travel. I was tied up.
And we did government cheese. You know, she'd go to the church, pick
Hell
up a
yeah.
bag
Some of
I
the
love
best
cheese.
fucking grilled cheese sandwiches I've ever had was through government cheese.
Oh, that cheese was
Amen.
fucking
That shit
industrial
didn't- that
strength.
shit didn't melt, bro.
No, it didn't. That shit was,
I'm telling you right
put
it
now,
that-
didn't
put
go
that show
bad. It
But it
didn't melt.
tastes good.
fool.
Just
The way
didn't
this
melt.
fool's mom used to make them, forget about it, dog. Ghetto chef, dog.
She probably just grilled the bro. Like I know you could do it, bro. You could just gotta
Dude,
put a lot of
she had
butter,
skills,
a
dog.
lot of butter. Put the cheese first, and then pick it up and put it in the bread, bro.
Well, I went back home, told my mom how good that sandwich was. She fucked me up, dog. For eating that.
You get
fucking
mad
people's
how when you
She
try to.
fucked you
She would have
up.
let me eat at people's houses, dog.
Nice.
I would piss me off, man, when I would tell my mom what somebody made and she tried to make it and fuck it all
Oh
up.
my god.
And
dude.
así lo hizo tu amigo? No. She made it with tortillas.
Yeah, dude, no, we did that shit. My mom made cheese soup.
Yeah,
sometimes,
man.
like caldo de, and she'd call it caldo de queso. Like she had a name for it. But and now that I think back
That
on
caldo cartel right here,
it,
bro.
it's like I think to myself, wow, she was making
A hustle.
ends meet. She was making
She
sure.
had a
Yeah.
job too?
I would go. No, she didn't have a job. She was like babysitting.
Okay.
My dad was working. My mom spoke no fucking Spanish, you know. But it didn't stop her. I mean, no English.
English.
But it didn't stop her from hustling, you know, from doing her thing. She'd do cundinas. She would do freaking,
Oh,
you know, that
shit.
little
Fool.
gold savings.
People don't
thing.
even know la condina, bro. People don't know about la condina, brother. You get
It's like
fucking
a piggy. 15 people, 20 people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
You
fucking
get the
Paisa
jackpot.
Mutual Bank.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And then everybody gives $100 every week, and every week, somebody takes the
Está
freaking
caro
pot.
esta condina,
You
man.
know, or
¿Dónde
20
está el
bucks,
20?
whatever the
The
fuck it
people
is.
that never won would always complain, dog.
Well,
No, everybody won.
Everybody got the it's
it's
like
like
amount
the
of
month. It
weeks.
would rotate it.
It would
Yeah,
rotate.
$50.
Hey, but I
Yeah.
know there was some scam artists out there that
Oh,
when it came
dude.
with that month, they would
Oh,
pull it
dude.
back
Dude,
down.
We'll
Yeah.
fuck up his
Those-
family, bro.
Yeah, you knew who they were. You knew who all
Yeah.
these people were. So
We'll,
most of the time,
they'll chase that food to Mexico, bro. send a letter, bro. That letter get there before him.
Yeah, like if you needed dough right away, you'd say, you know what? Let's start a Cundina, and I'll get the first number, because that way I'll come up with $1,000 like this, right?
Right.
And now you're making payments every week to pay it off, but every week everybody's getting a number, right? So shit like that she would do. Like I said, get the freaking food from the church, and when I'd go to Mexico, I remember the way they would cook. You know, like I remember there was potatoes and everything. If you had breakfast with eggs, it was huevo con papa, but like potato and egg. You had meat and had potatoes, but it would make it. You know, when you got 12 fucking kids, you know, like some of my uncles and shit did. How the fuck you can't just buy steaks for everybody? You're out of your freaking mind.
You lose your mind, bro. Martin used to live by himself, bro. He had that big ass 10-pound fucking chorizo from fucking Costco with one cracked tortilla.
You can bring that tortilla back to life, dog. Put it
Yeah,
on the
like,
palace, dog.
Funny,
like
bro.
when I hear like some people, like when I hear like comedians, you know, like I'm pretty much talking about how their parents struggle, and I say, man, you barely talking about that now. Where was the struggle 10 years ago? Why all of a sudden and shit?
It's all popular to talk
It's
about
popular to
struggles
talk
now, dog.
about the struggle
Oh, the
now.
struggle, yeah.
All of a sudden you're poor.
No,
and
yeah,
shit in
all of a sudden, you don't want to cross over to white people no more.
2018. Let them cross over.
All
to
of a sudden,
me.
you don't do beaner jokes no more, eh?
Nice.
I don't do the beaner cross, bro.
Who was I
Hey, bro,
talking
that's for
to?
poor people.
I was
bro.
talking to Rick Ramos the other day.
Ramos, bro.
Yeah, Ramos.
Ramos.
Rick Ramos. All right.
Tucson,
From Northwestern University.
Yeah, and we were talking about how he always had beans at his house. Like that was a staple. Like that was the first time he didn't have beans every day is when he went to
But
Northwestern.
we use it for fucking loteria too, bro.
Nice. Hey, listen, loteria, the fucking what's that fucking thing that you spin
Trompo?
around? No, the one that says pon uno, toma dos,
Toma todo.
toma todo, yeah, the freaking, you know, and listen, we used to gamble with older people. Like I said, they took our money. They would jack us for our
Jacking your
fucking
ass.
money, dude. I was a little kid playing with grown ass señoras. These comadres.
They sold Martin to the circus, bro. The fool of strong boy.
Where's the fucking hammer,
They could
raza?
put a cheetah suit on him, bro. The fool he was picking up baldes de agua, bro.
Fucking Valdez.
Oh, I'm dying.
Spinning,
That's
spinning fucking trays of pan dulce, bro.
Walking the tightrope,
But,
raza.
You know, I come in
Shit.
here prepared to get bagged on. Oh,
I want to see Mario Cruz
tribute,
draw that
dog.
picture of
Mario
what you
Cruz.
just
Oh my
described
God, that
right
guy
there.
does a
my
horrible
God,
drawings, eh?
oh, dude, but you
Like
know
drawings
what?
on
He's
some
wrong.
It's
It's an honor, eh?
He draws every day. I'm behind you, Mario.
Fool, it's
Draw
an-
that picture
it's
of
an
Martin
honor,
in the
bro.
Cheetah Boy suit. the
Yeah,
strong
man.
Mario Cruz, bro. Hey,
wanna
listen,
see
that's
that.
proof that you could follow your dream, bro.
Shout out to Mario in Atlanta.
Hey, that fool drew my fucking rabbit too, bro. He even puts, he's put Mr. Slipper, Mr. Miss.
Transgender.
He even drew Isaac in a Pendleton, bro.
Yeah, he's throwing up the LA or something, right?
Oh my
That's
God.
When he drew
awesome.
all of us, I was dying the way he drew your son, man. Hooter, he's the only one that
Yeah,
looked like
big
him.
eye.
He had big old eyebrows and shit.
We gotta get this
Oh,
full
waffle.
scholarship, eh, to fucking Cal Arts, eh?
Fucking George Perez
Oh my
looked
God,
like fucking
that's
that dude
funny.
from Ike Sandwiches.
Look like Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, bro.
Fucking somewhere the genie's missing his carpet, eh?
Fool, he's the ultimate
oh my
art
God.
lessons.
Oh, that is so.
What did you win? Art lessons.
And now with the baby coming and everything, we can use the money for art lessons.
He kept bringing drugs.
Fucking, that was a dude.
Oh.
Talk about dream crush right there, man.
Oh my
that
God.
fucking scene.
Bobby?
Because that
Bob.
that Bob, he's the one that moved the family out of the fucking the woods, bro, back into the city in Pacoima. He go, let's get the fuck out of here, eh? I have an apartment. I have a Harley. I'm taking that chick with me. Fucking pick up your guitar. Let's get the fuck out of here. And it went to Pacoima, bro.
He was the hero.
He was a hero. He was selling
Yeah.
weed, bro, to help out the
Patriarch,
family, right? And I hear this motherfucker, this dude, he's jamming, bro. This fool find something. Because you know what, bro? I don't give a fuck you are, bro. If one of your brothers is the ultimate painter, every other family member gonna find what type of art he got.
Like
What talent?
like if Picasso
Yeah.
had brothers.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like one of them would be like the jack-off king or something, you know? No, but he didn't want to be the
Shoot him in the eye!
He didn't want to be the jack-off king.
He wanted to be-
started off in ceramics, bro, but fuck that up. But like everybody
Too much
has,
jacking up.
everybody
The world's a stage.
lost and shit. Ghosts. No, but everybody starts off
Where's Whoopi?
when everybody, like, if you're like, everybody wants to get involved, you know, like,
shit.
I'm surprised none of my family members have tried to do comedy yet, bro.
They don't. They haven't.
They try to do some fucked up memes. I know that.
Are you serious?
Funny, unfunny shit, bro.
Your brothers or
Hell yeah, bro.
what are they doing? Like what?
Like one brother, bro, the fat one. They're all fat
The
now, but the
youngest
youngest one. Like, it was not even funny, bro. Like this black woman sleeping, and then he just look at her lip.
Oh my God. Pinche racista.
or look at Precious sleep or something like that. What it was.
Damn.
It's not even funny, bro. Racist, dog. I mean, I could be racist. I could be funnier than that shit.
Oh my
You're
God.
better
You know
than
what it
that,
felt like, bro? It felt like when Banya, bro, or Watley decided to switch from being Gentile to being Jewish, and on Seinfeld, so he was doing all the Jewish jokes, and Seinfeld got
Fit
mad.
in and shit.
He just did it for the jokes.
Does it bother you the Jewish person? No, the comedian.
Yeah, it's like comics that'll say, you know, I'm part black, and then they'll start doing black jokes.
fucking
Like
with the
that.
black
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly.
Or that one white dude says, I'm a quarter Latino. My stepfather's Latino.
Hey, I married a Latina.
So I can do the jokes. I
Yeah,
married
exactly.
a Filipina, so there you go. I can do Filipino jokes or whatever.
They're
I always
butchered.
wanted to marry a Jewish guy.
A Jewish guy. You still can.
Hey, Martino, marry
2008.
Go,
me.
I'll marry you. Just pray about it.
I'm into Greek chicks, eh?
Stop.
Oh my God.
I was
dude.
international, bro.
Bro, how's the fucking podcast going, bro? Though, what's it called?
Yo,
again?
yo.
Yo. 3 yo's.
3 Yo's,
Sometimes
bro.
Hooter gives you an extra yo.
One time you gotta go to Chicago and look for that guy, bro.
The yo bar.
Yeah.
I know. You know what? Every time I go to Chicago, I think about you're going to Chicago.
That Topo Gigio?
There's not gonna be no time, man.
I
Nice.
know, man.
You're in and out or what?
In and out.
Yeah,
we're doing
yep.
two shows at the Vic Theater tonight. That's 2 shows at the Vic Theater with Rodrigo Torres, myself. Who else is going?
Nebraska's finest?
Toby.
What up,
Nebraska's
y'all?
finest.
Toby Hicks. How you
Man, I'm
guys
going to be in
doing?
the house with Felipe and them. Blessed.
And Rizzo, bro, looking for a big.
Oh yeah, Rizzo.
Captain Crunch of comedy.
I got a lady.
I'm the Cookie Monster.
Get it off for the nigga.
I'm 29.
Again this year?
I'm old enough.
He's
He's
29.
31, I think.
He's
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And Johnny Roque is 30. He just turned 30.
Oh, we both don't have ATM cards.
And neither one of them had a credit card to check into the hotel.
The fool
that was
will
already
wait- the
paid.
fool-
Wow.
The fool waited me till 1 in the morning me to get back, bro, to check into the hotel room because they have no fucking credit cards.
I was
Dude.
like, these guys are 30.
Hey, but you know what though? At 30, I didn't even have a driver's license, so I mean, I'm not gonna talk that much shit.
But you had one
Yeah.
before you got it taken away, right?
Yeah, I got it. I had
you go.
it a few times and got it taken away.
Both of these guys they went to college a little bit, didn't they? I don't know about Martin. Johnny did.
Rocky's a college graduate.
You get flooded with credit card offers in college.
And
That's
then
where
you
I got my
and then
friend.
you
You fuck
fuck
it
'em
up.
up.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that's their situation. I don't think they've ever had one.
Wow.
That's what it seems like.
Well, you know what though? When you
Their mom's fucked up the credit already, probably.
dude. But
I
yeah,
have a Lucy card.
but he's fucking. What is he? He's like he looks like he's freaking 19, 20.
Yeah, he still plays.
Good for him.
He still plays that on commercials and stuff, right?
That's fantastic. That's awesome. Nice.
Upcoming shows. Upcoming shows. Over here looking like fucking Barb from Stranger Things. Tonight,
glasses.
looking like Miss Doubtfire up here and shit.
Guns are badass, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Looking
They're
like a
nice,
fat ass Planet of the Apes, a smart one. A chimpanzee, by the way.
The coolest monkey in the jungle.
A chimpanzee. You know, bro. You know, even in the Planet of the Apes, bro, the gorilla were the dumbest ones, eh? And the chimpanzees were running shit, and the gibbons were the main ones, the wizards.
You dropping knowledge.
Yeah, Caesar is a chimp.
Yeah, bro. Not, you know, but the gorilla were just muscles, bro. They were Samoans.
I'm a fucking gorilla, bro.
Shows the further separation.
The
of
first
them
separation, huh?
within their own community.
Yeah, right.
And the bonobos are horny as fuck.
Which ones?
The bonobos?
Who's
Bonobo?
that?
Bonobo?
Stuff made
They're the
up.
ones with like a red butt.
I think so. I don't know.
We got
I
gorilla.
heard that shit on fucking on the TED Talk, bro.
We got gorilla. We got gorilla in the mist over here, eh?
Upcoming shows.
Upcoming shows, man. Tonight, Chicago, January 12th at the Vic Theater. First show is sold out. Second show is almost sold out.
It might be sold out by
It
the
might
time
be
this
sold
comes
out.
out.
Saturday, New York City, January 13th, PlayStation Theater with Papa. Guest hosting fucking Luis Guzman.
That's right, from the Lower East
Pachanga.
Side.
Pachanga, bro, from the Lower East Side. January 20, Spotlight 29 Casino. January 27, Desert Diamond Casino in Sahuarito, Arizona. These shows are going to be with me, Larry Bubbles Brown, and Rodrigo. Murr.
And I think Johnny and Martin Rizzo are going to that one as well. The Johnny's going to be in Tucson with you.
Okay.
It doesn't even matter. Whatever. They don't know who these people are.
They're victims.
They know Martin a little bit.
They know Martin
From
Rizzo.
one episode, yeah.
And Carboni.
Hey, Carbone from Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah.
But remember, it's funny that
Just
she
like
she
him.
sent me the picture of Joe Diaz. The Johnny looks like a young Joe Diaz. And some fool the day before, he's all, dude, that dude looks like a young Joey Diaz. Because remember, he's on the
Yeah.
plane talking to that fucking one guy.
That's right, man.
Yeah, man.
February 1st to the 3rd, Naples, Florida. Off the Hook Comedy Club with fucking, what's his name?
Captain Brian.
Captain Brian, bro, and the fish.
Yeah.
Marco Island.
Marco Island. January 19th.
They're in Naples now.
January
Oh, yeah.
19th.
He bought a new place.
January 19th?
Oh, 19th. We have a couple things going on. You're coming to Los Angeles in March 23rd, at the Novo, downtown LA Live. But there are two shows that night. We have some ticket sale events, all on AXS.com. January 17th, there's an Amex pre-sale. If you're paying with Amex, you can buy tickets on the 17th at 10 a.m. The password is Felipe,
Felipe.
Felipe, and that's AXS.com. On the 18th, there's another pre-sale for listeners of the podcast, and social media fans will be announcing it on social media too. 10 a.m. on January 18th, the password is Felipe. That's on AXS.com. But wait, there's more.
What? How
What?
could there possibly be more?
On the 19th,
January 19th.
January 19th, we're doing a meet and greet
Meet and greet.
in Boyle Heights at Primera Taza.
Oh, shit.
Primera
And
Taza
we're
on First Street.
also selling tickets in person that day as
You
well.
can bring
so
cash.
you can bring cash. You can avoid the ticket fees from the online sales.
Like if the tickets are $25, they're going to be $25.
Yeah,
Smartest move ever.
whatever the ticket price is, it's just that and no fees.
So
to
if
be
you-
honest.
If you buy them
Scalpers.
if you buy them with credit card at the place, they're going to be what, 35?
I don't know what the fee is that AXS charges. It might be around $7 to $10. It's not like Ticketmaster 15 or 20. Sometimes there's $20 fees. That's
Fuck
crazy.
yeah,
That's
dude.
insane, dude.
But anyway, so
Janitor fee.
but if you buy them
Everybody
in
has to get paid.
person that day
Mafia.
on the 19th with you, that's starting at 10 a.m. I think it'll go till about noon that day.
Are there going to be food
There's going to be some food.
free or are they going to pay for it?
We're providing some food and coffee and
Vegan
while
chilaquiles.
limited supplies while that lasts.
So get there early.
Get there early.
Vegan chilaquiles?
Vegan chilaquiles made by the vegan Taqueria La Venganza,
Oh,
Raul.
man, they make good food.
They make good food. So he's making chilaquiles and something else, and there's going to be some pastries too. And then there's regular pastries they have there at Primera Taza. And then
The coffee will be for sale or free.
They're donating the coffee too, so it's for free too. So, and then after a while, they're going to run out of it, and they're not going to serve that stuff anymore. But I think a couple hours should be fine. And then also, we're going to sell vinyl albums in
Yes,
person.
vinyl albums.
And Felipe will sign them if you buy them there as well. And you
Damn.
can get pictures. Like, this is going to be fun.
I
be a
will,
lot of
I will
stuff.
take your lunch at 10 in the morning and be there and then go back to the office at 11.
Yeah, take your break and go over there around
Anybody
10.
over there in Boyle Heights thinking about coming over there and asking if they could say a poem or anything or anything inspirational? I'm going to just tell you right now, fuck no, all right? And there's no time.
Set up an open mic, mijo.
Set up, you know what I mean? Start at the bottom like everybody else.
Acapella.
You know, go walk up to a bar, ask me, man, I'm thinking of bringing social consciousness over here. And,
Fighting gentrification. or
we're
like
we're
any
trying to make
sort
this
of-
a safe place for Latino X. You know,
Bring the
and
word.
people who are woke. You know what I mean, man? Yeah, man. You know, you could do all that stuff yourself, man. But you gotta find someone that's gonna say yes to you.
That's so fucking funny because that is the movement now, bro. There's all these places where it's like there is poetry and let's wake up and la chingada.
What's that? Give me a cobija.
None of those people are busting out $1 for charity or doing charity work, or or helping walk dogs. There's a lot of there's a lot of places by my house, bro, where people walk there every day and go, hey man, I need dogs here, need help. Yeah, can you take those 3 dogs for a walk? And they take them for a walk, bring them back. Those people let up a joint, go back home.
Dude,
You know
that's
what I mean?
awesome.
How hard is that to do, man? It don't take a lot of effort for anybody to just donate 1 hour of your time for charity. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not what the country can do for you; it's what you can do for the country.
For your community.
It's not what I've done.
It's what I'm gonna do.
What's
Ay,
up, fool,
cabrones.
man? Let's talk about
What's
the
up,
fucking Martin show and Christmas, bro.
Oh, the
shit.
extravaganza?
The holiday extravaganza. Come on, bro. Did you have fun?
I had fun, fool.
Did you had
I have,
fun?
I had fun.
Lit,
I
though.
think if I don't know, I was talking to him or Lisa about it. We're chilling, and then we were watching people's stories that went to your extravaganza show in Long Beach. Then that one fool, man, like I saw these people getting fucked up in a bus station at the fucking train station.
OG Thug Love.
Yeah, then go in the bus station, they're laughing. Then that fool walks away with a vinyl, bro. I mean, and then he got to see a stripper with little boobs.
Dog.
Yeah.
And he got pot, man. Man.
Wait, not
I-
only that.
Edibles.
As a fan, I think that's as a fan of Martin or a fan of George,
Or you, Felipe.
a fan
dude,
of me,
he's
a
a
fan of
huge
Martin,
yours.
a fan of everybody, man. I mean, that's you know what? It was an extravaganza for that guy.
Oh,
It's like
the
a
ultimate.
total immersion package. You
Yeah,
know,
look,
like,
immersion, Raza.
The experience.
Hey, so we put it out as a podcast, but we had to edit it because the sound was kind of really choppy, so we had to cut down and edit
Get like
quite a
Aaron
bit.
over here, bro.
And-
Wheel of the steel.
This is when you cut in during communion time, right? So we had communion with the blood of Christ, which I thought people were gonna be offended by and not come up,
Fool.
bro. As
Those
soon
edibles,
as,
right?
Well, the wine first. It was like, come get your blood of Christ, and I poured 13 cups, maybe 14,
Fucking
because I
seance,
figured.
eh?
Well, I figured, these people aren't gonna come up. They're gonna think it's and we weren't trying to be offensive with it at all.
Just having
and
fun.
So yeah, absolutely. And so next thing you know, the whole fucking place stands up. And we're sitting there like Hooters pouring freaking wine down people's throat from the bottle because we ran out of cups. But what's crazy, you could hear G. Riley after we gave the bread. No, he said, dip it in the blood. It tastes better. And you could hear that shit clear as day.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude,
That's how
and
we used to do it in
we
New
had the
York.
miracle drizzle, which was the medicated drizzle and stuff. People lined up for that. It
It's
was.
a mistletoe. Raza.
We had mistletoe. Oh, nice.
I'm wearing sandals.
Moose knuckles, Raza.
Dude, and then we had the dating game, which was a shit show. That was a shit show. I was not
That wasn't
expecting that.
planned,
to go like,
man.
oh, dude, it was all freaking. Let me tell you something.
I mean,
When
that chick went straight for the
yeah,
ass.
she took.
she
yeah.
said, "Put it in my ass."
Like there's other ways to get to it and shit. Like she's used to doing porn in now and shit. She's not used to doing porn in the 70s. In the 70s, you gradually get to the ass. Like she said,
she opened with it.
how do you want your day to go? I want a guy to put it in my ass. Fuck, okay, game over.
Like, we're on Facebook Live. Like I was
Like I
still,
said.
you know what's crazy? I was still trying to keep a fucking semblance of freaking, like
Decency?
decency, yeah.
Hell no, bro. You were Krampus, eh?
Hell no.
I think next year, bro. I can't wait till next year, bro, because I know next year's gonna be bigger, bro.
Well, you know what we're doing.
And you know what? You should just dress up like Krampus, and your son Hooter should dress up like the German Santa Claus, bro, with a cone. Yeah.
what we're doing. We're actually doing on a Valentine's one, right? But we're doing we're merging Oktoberfest, which is a drinking holiday,
Oh shit.
with
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day.
Thanksgiving
So
Day.
we're not. So we're
I
doing.
can't even drink no
So
more.
we're
eh?
doing Febtoberfest Heartstravaganza. Spell that shit with 2 dots on the top, right? And so we're gonna have drinking, love games, more communion, freaking more dating. The
Fucking
dating game's
love
gonna be a little
games.
bit different. Love
Far-
games.
far from
I like that
geeky.
shit. Love games. So we're doing that shit back at Harvell's, and we got a few people lined up for that shit. Listen, bro, I have fun doing that, and the people had fun. Like you said, that dude made it an experience.
A lot of dudes have fun.
Yeah, everybody had a great freaking time. And all it is like just combining all the ADD thoughts that are in my head and saying, you know what? I can't be the only person that thinks this shit is cool. You know, let's all fucking just hang out on a Monday, get fucked up, and do whatever the fuck we want, you know?
Hell yeah, that spot's cool, though, because it's underground, too. It feels like it's all low and dark, dog.
Hell yeah, bro. I think next time, bro, like the backdrop, bro, should just have a bunch of Christmas movies just playing in the background. With no sound.
That'd be sick. That's
That'd be
good.
badass.
That's a good idea.
And for no sound, bro.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, and you know what, bro? I'll pitch in, bro. I'll fucking I'll fucking hire some Christmas carolers, real ones, bro. Real ones.
Yeah, that'd be
to
awesome.
close out the fucking show.
On the
Christmas
first day of
carol-
the extravaganza, my true love said to me.
Yo, 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 yo.
2 golden moose. Nah.
2 golden butt plugs.
10 butt plugs, 1 dildo.
We were giving it. That's the other thing. Like during communion, when they usually ask for money, we passed out the basket. That shit had bud. It had freaking edibles. It had condoms. It had cock rings. It had lube. It had all. People were like, "What the fuck?
What's a cock ring?
A cock? What's
To
a cock
stay
ring?
hard,
A
fool.
rubber band?
Like a thick rubber band, right?
Yeah, well, it could be. Well, like, some people tie a shoelace. They don't
A
give a
fucking
fuck.
gasket.
Because I remember,
my son.
Metal.
well, I think what's his name? Fucking Masajo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he was the king of toys for a while.
He put a fucking sandwich bag wrapper in his penis and wrapped it with a rubber band, bro. He couldn't find nothing else.
God damn. Órcate, güey.
He put a what?
Like a saran wrap or maybe like a sandwich bag in his penis and he wrapped it with a fucking.
So yeah, it keeps you hard and it keeps you from coming. And now and the ones that we gave out had little vibrators on them. So now it's fucking vibrating on your freaking on your huevos and on her.
Who sponsored that? Somebody sponsored that, or you just bought them yourself?
I just had a bunch of stuff. People give me shit.
In my knapsack. Eh?
That's fucking it. Only a Martin Extravaganza people want to use fucking condoms.
No, we're.
Hey, it's chewing gum, homie.
You're always fucking kinky, huh, fool?
Hey, there was a lot of fools, bro, that didn't want the party to end, though.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
I saw motherfuckers in the parking lot, bro, thinking about what's next. Sleep, fool. Christmas shopping.
People like to get down, dog.
They do, and it's like for a Monday, dude. I was pretty freaking pleased
I
with that.
forgot
shit.
it was a fucking Monday.
It was a
bro.
Monday, bro.
Monday,
It was a freaking Monday. It was freaking awesome. And like so I did the Ice House the other day, the Red Bands show, and there was some dudes in the audience, and they're like, "Hey, we heard about your Heartstravaganza. We don't want to miss it, because we heard all."
Let's talk about that.
What's that?
The new one.
Yeah, the new one's February 12th, which is a Monday,
Oktoberfest and what?
and Valentine's. So it's
Merge together.
it's drinking.
Got Hood
and
over there,
love.
man. What's up, man?
yeah, what's up,
How's it going, man?
Good, bro. Hey, you know what? You killed it on our fucking podcast. 'cause
Thank you, man.
when we played it back, we edited it down, and there was a point in time where you said, "Oh man, it feels like I'm on a public access show." Right now.
Where's Port Man, eh?
I don't hear with the poor man, eh?
That was hysterical, actually.
It
when
does
you
feel
called
like
it
it. It
public.
was
Stop,
good, man.
Like once you said that, we're like,
Oh.
"Holy shit! It
Yeah.
was a public access."
Because we
show.
didn't hear it in the moment, but when we
Yeah.
heard it later, when we
Yeah.
played it back, we were laughing so fucking hard when you said that shit.
Calling sleazy friends, bro. Remember that? And they have like that, man. But yeah, man, I think the dating game was out of control, man. Like,
George Perez was fucking when he hit up that dude. He's like, "How are you gonna show up for the first date?" That fool said, "I'm gonna show up with 2 8-balls or 2 grams of coke and blah." I mean, they'll side the
That's
Getty.
just funny.
And then freaking Stryker said, "Well, I'll show up with some toys." George snapped, bro. Toys? Show up with some dick, Stryker? What the fuck? George got so mad.
hell yeah. So what is the who came up? What is the new one you guys are doing?
The Heartstravaganza. So we combined Oktoberfest and Valentine's Day so that everybody who's in love got their heart broken, they come, and we're going to do some
Hell
drinking
yeah.
games. And you could either celebrate your love or
Cry about it.
Cry about
So that's
it.
gonna be a
don't
girls'
matter.
night. That's
Or
gonna be
try
a
to
girls'
forget.
night out.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, fuck
joy.
it, dude. It's gonna be like so. What
Let's have Sebastian Satina come out of a cake, bro.
and then somebody chokes his ass.
Pass out fucking Acapulco ghetto chimichurri.
That's funny as fuck, bro. Anybody coming out of a cake. We should have somebody come out of a goddamn cake.
The show must go
A
on.
BBW.
Yeah, fuck what. Listen, I like the whole circus feel. I really do, because that's what it was. It was like a fucking circo, Holmes. Like, minus the
Okay,
abused
freak
animals.
show, dog.
Yeah, it was a freak show.
And at first we were trying to keep it like to a certain outline. We were trying to follow an outline, and then we were like, you know what, fuck it, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
just
just let it go.
ride with
There was
this.
an outline?
Yeah, no shit, bro. We try to follow an outline, and like
Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks,
Dude,
man. Tick,
bro.
tick, toe, man.
I had that stripper backstage. What are you doing up here? I don't know. She looked at me and goes, are you one of the guys? Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely, because it.
More
Oh,
Ganza,
dude.
less extra.
Dude, yeah, because it got really like we lost the control of those reins really, really quick.
That
And
chick got everybody all horny, bro.
And then that dude was loaded. My furniture friend was freaking wasted, standing up, screaming and shit. But here's the thing: I told Hooter, I go, you know what? We told these motherfuckers it's 420 friendly. It's freaking gonna be an extravaganza, and everybody made it their extravaganza. They're like, fuck it, it's an extravaganza. I'm gonna get fucked up and scream. And I'm in here like, hey, behave. We're trying to give you some extravaganza here.
Look at hall monitoring.
I know, it's funny.
Exactly. And now I'm like, you know what? I should have just towards the end.
He was a
said, you know
teacher
what?
at
Fuck
Breakfast Club, bro.
bro, full sparked up in there, bro.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
they know
Yeah,
I know
dude.
fools were vaping, but I think by the time fools got fucked up, they just didn't give a fuck no
They
more.
didn't give a fuck.
They thought it was a speakeasy.
They thought that Martin let them say, but anybody would have said what happened. Martin said it was all right. Sorry.
Fuck this Principal Holmes.
Dude,
Smoking in the boys' room, Raza.
but it was, you know
Fuck
what? But it
no.
was fun. But it was fucking
It
fun.
was-
Hey, everybody
Fucking
that,
great.
listening right now who missed your extravaganza, guess who was there, man? The
Who?
fucking band, bro.
Slaughter.
Martin's
Oh,
band.
yeah, the old bandmates, huh?
The old bandmates was there.
Slaughter
That's
before
so
Slaughter.
Yeah, fucked up, man. All of Slaughter was there. And let me tell you, man, even though Slaughter had never performed, I still got starstruck. Okay?
Fucking sign my leather jacket.
Look, my nipples are hard. Because these guys are legends without being legends, bro.
And they were doing a meet and greet after, bro.
Let me have a drumstick, eh?
They were throwing out pigs.
Let me get a guitar pick, eh? Do a little lead, huh?
They were signing wallabies.
Hey, fool, you know what? Those fools look like fools that used to have a crazy life, dog.
They still do.
Don't let the clean cutness fool you, eh?
Oh fuck.
They look like fools that are afraid of a health checkup.
Don't go to the hospital, then they're gonna make you stay. You'll die in there.
Nobody has ever came back, eh?
No ICU for me, homie.
Fucking Hooter.
Fucking lenient day keeps the doctor away.
Those fools were doing meeting greets. They were
Oh,
charging $5
shit.
They were charging $5 for fist bumps, bro.
Go to their website, slaughterbeforeslaughter.com. Eh?
Slaughter before slaughter.
I gotta catch my breath, bro. Fuck, I almost passed out.
Those two were charging $5, bro, for fucking cuernos, bro.
Fucking devil.
Hey, I'll take a picture, but I won't do the horns unless you pay extra, bro.
So it was Jake and who else?
No, it was Alex and
Alex?
Pete that were there.
Alex
Yeah,
and
Jake
Pete.
didn't make it out, but you know what? I'm gonna invite Jake.
He's the
for
drummer,
next one.
bro.
The drummer and the tour manager were there, bro.
He had a groupie there, bro. Gracie.
Oh, fucking A. I'm fucking sweating, dude.
Yeah, that
I'm
was question
freaking
number
sweating
right now.
581.
Freaking.
That was funny. Yeah, bro. When they introduced themselves, I was like, what?
That's
I
because
fu- like, what? And I stopped because I never seen them in anything.
But that's
Wait
how
a
it
minute.
used to be back in the day. We'd walk into a party. Hey, those are the guys from Slaughter, and we're like, yeah. Like, dude, it was
You just
crazy.
go with it, huh?
Say,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
Fucking Peter Griffin right here. Man.
He's like the Al Bundy of heavy metal music.
6 sold out shows.
Oh, fuck me.
He never made it to the end zone.
The fool never been in a band, but they suffer like a real band.
But that's crazy about high school, fool. There's always bands. There's always a band in the high school or a couple bands, and they're kind of like famous, get the chicks and shit.
Yeah.
But after that, it's over, dog.
It's done. It's done. I still get people that hit me
Oh
up
man,
that used to be in high school bands.
you guys
and now
gotta
they hit
see
me
a,
up.
you gotta see a movie called Tammy.
Tammy.
Patty Cakes, bro.
Who's in
it's
it?
about this little white chick that she wants to be a rapper, bro. But dude, her mom used to be like a rock singer that never made it, bro. During the hair band era.
hating
bro.
on her or what?
Like Lita Ford era.
Yeah.
Lita Ford, Joan Jett, you know,
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of shit, right? And but dude, she's an alcoholic, bro. You should see her, bro. She dresses up all heavy metal and goes to the karaoke, and everybody's saying, "Play that song, Marge," or whatever, right? Then she sings it, bro. It's like she's a rock star again, bro.
I want to watch that shit.
Watch it, bro. You'll fucking come up with so much of shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
depressing, bro. It's like Slaughter, bro.
Hey, listen, Slaughter had a happy ending.
It's still going.
Hey,
Where can you find
We're gonna
it?
learn how to play.
You should
Anyone-
get T-shirts,
Netflix?
bro. Yeah, we ordered it on Amazon. You can
Amazon?
order it. It's called Tammy.
Patty cake?
Patty cake. Dude, she's like a little trailer trash. It's like it's like 8 Mile with a little trailer trash chick.
It's not on Netflix.
The girl 8 Mile then.
Dude, it's
Amazon.
funny.
All right, I'll
dog.
order that
It
shit.
is fucking.
Patty cake.
It's all like if you've seen a bunch of movies, you can see the formula where this is heading, and then when it's heading to that part of the formula of the movie that you know already, you're like, no, please don't, please don't.
So it gets you.
And it's
Kind of like The Wrestler.
and it's good but embarrassing at the same time.
Is it like The Wrestler?
No, man,
No?
more embarrassing. That one was sad.
Great,
The rest was a badass movie.
it's a great
dog.
movie.
Sure it is good.
Great fucking movie.
That was Willie making a comeback, bro.
Hey, fool.
That was Willie jumping out of a fucking anger management building, bro.
Head first, eh? Hey, hey, what's up, dog? Sorry, eh?
Fucking broke my glasses.
They're all right, eh?
Fucking Destructo over
Hey,
here.
fool. Hey, how about when the wrestler was making some money for some good gigs? He went to go get his hair done. He got a fucking tan. And when he didn't have no money, he's all doing his hair by himself, dog. He's all spraying tan on him, dude.
He
had
cuts
no-
his own nails.
I know he had no one to send him for fucking die.
I know, dog.
It was bad, huh? It was bad, dude. You know the saddest part when that fool woke up and that he hooked like
With the cocaine.
A lot of comedians do this. A lot of comedians do this too, bro. Like there was an actual just a big ass wrestling match, and that fool shows up with a suit and just sits there, bro, and then hooks up with somebody because they give him a little shout out.
Yeah, fool.
But he was supposed to be somewhere else.
With his daughter.
with his daughter, but he wakes up all late after a fucking drunken. Dude, but you know what? How many times does that shit happen in real life?
I'm gonna tell you, Dad let you down, bro.
This motherfucker has an extravaganza. Right now, Martin's
continues.
making up for all those times he wasn't there.
Yeah.
For being a
And then
bad guy.
Rodrigo said, "Hey, give him a piggyback." There. That shit was. I'll tell you, when we edited it, when we played that shit back, we laughed so many times.
We were on the floor
love
laughing.
that.
a few
bro.
times. We were on the floor.
That shit was funny,
Yeah, we
dude.
were on the floor laughing so fucking hard.
We were
He's making up for
embarrassing.
last
Martin
time.
paid me $20 to give him a piggyback right back in the day. My back hurts, eh?
You gotta pay him, man, for slaughtering.
No residuals, eh?
Jesus Christ. Oh, praise God.
Do you see those guys a lot? The slaughter guys?
You know what? We go to shows together still. We actually did. We went to go see Dag Nasty over at
Fucking
Alex's.
Dag Nasty,
with the
dog.
original singer, bro.
Really? Yeah. They had an
over-
album out on Epitaph, dog.
Yeah, over at Alex's bar in Long Beach, like maybe a month before a week before the
Martin was
extravaganza.
just like Judd Nelson, Breakfast Club, bro.
You know who
With
else
the
was in Dag
gloves.
Nasty, fool? The guitar player from fucking Minor Threat. dog.
Yeah, he was there too.
Brian Baker, dog.
Yeah,
He's in
he-
Bad Religion now.
Yeah, he was there at the fucking show.
Yeah,
It was a
dog.
great fucking show. Everybody was singing along.
How were they, dude? Badass?
Do you know what? They had sound problems, but they were badass.
When they
were
played, when they got-
fucking
okay.
badass.
I
And
bet,
they-
dude.
Fuck
They
your
freaking
sound
killed.
problems, eh?
I need a monitor guy. eh?
Martin was directing like that going,
That's it. You let me know if you need a fucking engineer.
hey, but Jake, go get our fucking sound guy, eh?
This shouldn't be happening to Dag Nasty. What's up? Someone's slaughtering their sound. Eh?
Oh shit!
Oh man, I'm still laughing that they had a meeting. Dude. 'Cause it felt like they did. Eh?
Hey, who has a Sharpie? Eh?
Those fools couldn't be alone together, bro. They had it only worked if they were together, bro. Because the other dude left, he couldn't say I'm for slaughter. This is the other guy.
Oh shit! I can't even fucking breathe. I can't even talk. Bro.
There's an
Get
extravaganza
it out.
going on. Dude.
How long did it take you guys to edit that show? Because it was
It
a
took
long
forever, bro.
fucking show.
It took forever.
Was
It
it
took
4
forever.
hours? 3?
It was a
At
fucking.
least.
It was hours. It was
hours.
hours of content. And see, here's what happened. So we had the feed, we had it on Facebook Live, right? And we're going to pick it up from there. But the sound kept dropping, so it had a lot of drops. So we had to, there was some of it that was just, you could not fucking hear it. So this time we're going to fucking, we figured it out. You know what? Listen, it was the first fucking extravaganza, bro. You're going to have some fucking problems when you go
Planted
live
a
like
seed.
that.
When is the heart one? What's it called?
That's on the 12th,
What's it
February
called?
12th. The Feb. It's a long name. I don't know why we did it, but we
What's-
just thought it sounded cool. Febtoberfest, Heartstravaganza. There's gonna be a link on martinmoreno.com, and yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking a party. What it is a freaking party with fucking just everything you wanna do, you can do.
And without us yelling this time.
Yeah, we're not gonna yell.
I'm not gonna yell at nobody.
I'm not gonna yell at nobody. I was yelling, bro.
I will
all
get
like,
a male exotic dancer for the ladies.
Ooh.
Because that'll bring out the ladies, you know. Because the women like to go out in packs before Valentine's Day, the single ones.
Oh, yeah,
So that
rip a
everybody knows
t-shirt
they
off.
don't need
Hey, you
nobody.
wanna go halves on a male exotic dancer?
Rodrigo, how much you do it for?
I don't want to crush anybody, dog.
Get Johnny Roque,
Any
bro.
buff
Get Martin
comedians.
Rizzo,
Get
bro.
Rizzo, bro.
Scruncho, bro.
Oh,
Skates.
shit, huh?
Nice. A male exotic
We
dancer.
couldn't afford it, so we got a half male, half woman. A she-male.
Dude, whatever fucking exotic dancer it is, it'd be fucking awesome. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I need and a male exotic dancer. Why not? Okay,
male
why
one.
does it have to be a?
Yeah, because I'm doing a show February 11 in Oakland with
Oh,
D.
nice.
Ray Davis, Fortune Fiendster, Preacher Lawson from AG America's Got Talent, Bruce,
What's up, yo?
Let Bruce hit it.
and myself. And then the 12th, we've come back home.
Oh
That'd
shit!
be
Well, if you're
awesome.
around, stop by, bro.
So you're gonna, you guys already planning it, like how they're gonna be, like. Well, I don't want to know how it's gonna be, but it's gonna be an outline, a director.
There's not gonna be
That's
shit
what I
no
thought
more,
you guys
bro.
might. Lisa said you guys might need like someone that's not involved with the show, like your lady, actually direct the show. Like tell everybody, Martin, you got 5 minutes. Because nobody knew who got 5
Because
minutes.
that's the thing. So we had. So this is what happened. We had the computer. I don't know if
Well,
you
you learned
noticed
a
the
lot,
computer-
huh?
Oh, we learned a lot.
Oh,
so
so
we had
much,
the computer screen on there,
My head
and
hurts.
and the messages were supposed to come through.
What
So, well, the cues, and so that way we could keep the show moving. But we forgot to fucking get the password.
We
Dog.
didn't know the password to the laptop, bro.
Oh man,
And we were like, what's the password? And
Slaughter, eh?
it was
So-
yo.
So I'm
Extra
looking,
O.
I'm looking at Hooter, and he's looking at me like I don't know the fucking password. I'm like, God, I just closed the computer. ¿Para qué chingados me dan esto?
Bro,
Well,
we
well,
just
and
we
that-
didn't even tell George Perez what to do. We just said, "Hey, you're gonna host a fucking dating show," and
Damn,
dude, that fool did it.
he got
and you know
ambushed with
what?
that
That
shit.
motherfucker said, you know what he said? That motherfucker's hosting. He goes, damn, this is the improv dating show. Improvisation.
He's learning, bro.
Oh, dude, it was
That
fucking,
fool got ambushed with a hosting job.
Yeah, he did.
Got
He
it.
did. And you know what, though? Him and Side Dick Eddie fucking killed
They
it.
did kill it.
And what you know what's funny, Felipe? When we started planning it and we said we should have Felipe come and see if he's available. You know what? I go, you know what would be awesome is if he came up and just describe everything that he just saw.
The
And we
final
didn't
thought.
tell you that. We didn't tell you that, but you came up and immediately you started talking about the fucking the dating game. You're like, fuck, I got herpes back there.
that shit gave me a cold sore when she was talking.
You're like, you started talking about that, then you started talking about how everybody came up for free shit, you know? So you did, you instinctively did what we visualized you doing, which was fucking awesome. 'Cause
It was preordained.
Meant to be.
You know what's funny, man?
Oh,
When the
that's
people
funny.
were standing in line, you're right. They really knew it was fucked up, but they also want free shit.
I don't know that it was fucked up though. We didn't
No.
make it offensive. And,
No, it wasn't offensive, but
yeah, but it's still kind of like it makes people think. Like I said, there you get
It
when
was
you get that many
sacrilegious,
Latinos,
eh?
and you know that dude that came in the bus on the that you said that you
Thug
saw him
Love.
drinking
Thug
with OG Thug Love, he carries a pocket Bible in his back pocket, which I signed for him because I was preaching
Little Gideon.
to a stripper at a stripper show where I met that guy, and I go, I wish I had a Bible, and that
And
motherfucker's
right on
hitting a
cue, bro.
blunt right on cue. He pulls it out of his back pocket, big dog.
Fucking Felix the cat. eh?
Revelations, eh?
Revelation, this is called.
The
So, yeah.
Book of Job. Eh?
Oh, dude, you know what I like? I like preaching, bro. Not preaching, but just teaching. I like teaching. I like teaching the word.
Started cold. Eh?
That's my plan, dog.
Hey, you saw those fools going up for Kool-Aid, bro? You saw
Kind of
that shit.
poison there.
Fucking Jimmy Jones ain't got shit on me. Get Heaven's Gate and get
Well, cult has such a bad connotation, brother.
Code, of course it does.
So I like to think of it as just, like a freaking congregation.
Because people think of codes, they don't think about the bad ones, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, always.
But there's good cults. Mine's a good one. We're just going to make the world a better place. One
That's what
drink
they
at
all
a time.
say.
dog.
David Koresh over here, eh? They're stockpiling weapons and shit.
They're going to be like, Martin, you let us this far, now what?
I'm going to go home.
There's a guy with the Bible, eh?
Don't forget to say hello to Slaughter back there.
Shit.
What am I gonna do with this bag?
How
of
those
popcorn?
fools feel, bro, about the show, being known on
You know what? They were well, Alex is pretty like if you go to a hardcore show with that dude Alex, he's like known in that community. He knows a lot of bands. He used to book shows at a place called the PCH Club over in the border of Wilmington and Long Beach. And so a lot of dudes that are blown up now, like big names.
Well, the Minutemen are from there, right?
And he went
Mike
through,
Watt and shit?
And so they all passed through the PCH Club on their way to a gig. It was like the place that you did a gig at on your way to a gig. And he did that for years, bro. He was booking bands, and he did it like he rented a studio that was supposed to be a recording studio, and he's like, shit, this is away from everything. There's no neighbors. Nobody could complain about the fucking noise. There's plenty of parking. So he used to charge $5 and do hardcore shows. And he ran that shit for years. They found out about it. And they had this dude from the LA Times come and do an interview on him, talking about, this club and how long it'd been. And Alex told them everything, because they're giving him props. Bro, a day later, a day late. Well, by this time he had already cut it. They shut him down. They came and shut him down because you got no permit, you got no this, you got no that, and that was the end of that shit. But the LA Times took that motherfucker down.
Like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Hey, man, you know what? Because it's like what the beauty of it was that it was underground.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it became that, then they're gonna shut it the fuck down. And but yeah, he had a boatload of people there constantly. So he knows a lot of fools, and he's well known in that circle. But the fact that there's a whole new crowd of comedy fans that know about him and Slaughter, that's freaking crazy, pal.
It all began in Pedro.
It was all a dream.
Wilmington.
He used to read Circus magazine.
Yeah. Oh, I used to read Circus.
My
and
little
Hip
crew all up
Parader.
in the magazine.
Kerrang! Eh?
Dude, the Kerrang, Circus, Hip Parader, all that shit.
Hit Parader.
Remember that shit?
Was there one called Circus, right?
Yeah, Circus
Yeah,
magazine.
that
I
was
think
a
it's
metal
still around,
magazine.
maybe.
Teen Beat,
Cream.
Raza.
Team P.
Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat. Oh, that's what you got, like Donny Osmond on that one.
Dude, I used to share a bedroom with my sisters, right? So one
That's why I
wall,
had long hair, Rick.
one wall had a shitload of pictures of heavy metal posters, and the other wall had fucking
My Little Pony. Eh?
no motherfucking who's that fucking guy?
Leaf
John
Garrett.
Stamos, bro.
Oh shit!
Fucking
Uncle
Blackie,
Jesse, eh?
Blackie. No,
Uncle
before.
Jesse.
Wait, when it was Blackie on General Hospital, big dog.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like, wait, young John Stamos.
Really, dog?
Christopher Atkins.
He was a bad boy.
Christopher Atkins was the other dude that she had up on the.
Johnny
all these
Depp?
pretty boys. All these. Now, way before Johnny Depp's time. So all these pretty boys were up there, and I remember.
Scott Bale, bro.
Yeah, Scott Baio was one of them, and I remember freaking like.
Chachis.
I remember one time I had this Motorhead shirt on, and I was standing in front of her mirror and shit,
Lemmy.
and I'm looking at all these pictures, bro.
Lemmy.
And I had somebody took a picture of me. It looks like a selfie, but it's not a selfie. And fuck, I had Lemmy on my wall, and so somebody took a picture of me, and I'm standing there with a shirt that says "Give me some Motorhead," and my hair. I just got out of the shower, so it was all wet, and I try to do like a sexy face, like John Stamos, bro. I still have that picture, and you could see that motherfucker in the background.
Should have brought it.
Send it to us.
Put it on the heart for the show.
John Stamos, eat your heart out.
I got this vulnerable
Put it next to
look.
Joe Diaz.
What's that vulnerable, dog?
He was smitten.
Fucking vampire.
What happened to the parking lot killer, bro?
Yeah, what
no
the fuck?
fucking idea, bro.
I saw a photo of him. Somebody posted up a fucking Gabriel Iglesias Christmas party, and he's right there with his trench coat, bro.
Hello, brother.
I don't know what the fuck
Bro,
happened.
whatever
We're
happened,
talking- we're
let's talk about that guy, bro. Because your birthday's coming up, right? March?
March 21st.
And Benny Menace, too.
Yeah, that's
his
right.
birthday.
That's right.
What happened, bro, when you guys had a cake fight at the Laugh Factory? Take us back.
Was I there for that?
You, Martin, you and Benny Mena, and fuck, that's when the parking lot killer told that pregnant chick, I'm bigger than that baby.
I don't remember
The
that
Laugh
shit.
Factory, bro.
Was I there?
Yeah, it was a birthday
Holy
party.
When you were rolling deep with that fool.
Yeah.
I
And you guys
don't
started
remember
throwing
that.
cake all over the Laugh Factory.
How fucked up were we?
You were fucked up.
God damn.
were slaughtered.
You picked up the cake and threw it at him.
Shut the fuck up. No way.
Yes.
I don't remember this.
And then, because I remember that
You know how much fucking shit
I've
I've thrown since.
Me and I, they banned that fool, and then Ivan and I don't know if it was you, we stood to clean.
I did not. I wasn't
We
there
helped
for that.
all the
bro.
waitresses.
I was not there for that.
Was that fool there?
I was not there.
I remember going
But
down there
I
after
can't-
the whole shit was all fucked up.
I can't
dog.
I
think of-
was
I
not there
can't
for
think
that.
of the
I
park-
would. There's no way I wouldn't remember that shit. That's pretty goddamn big.
But I can't think of anybody else that'll have a cake fight with him.
Benny Mena,
I'm gonna ask him.
because Benny Mena used to get pretty loaded up in there.
It was bad, bro.
I was not.
It
there
was,
for
but
that
it was
shit.
during Benny Mena's Latino night, though.
Oh yeah, see that was fucking. That's when, cause see when Benny started, when Benny took over, I was already not. I don't even know if I was going up over there anymore. Yeah, it wasn't during that cake fight. There's no way I was there. I would remember that shit.
I really, cause it was like they were celebrating all birthdays, and
But
it's,
Frank
somehow-
Lucero,
One.
Frank Lucero, Pops, me, Benny. I think everybody's around the same fucking time. Hooter's birthday's Tuesday, bro.
Hey, bro.
Happy birthday, dog.
Happy
Hey,
birthday,
thanks.
bro.
You're a Capricorn fool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capricorn season.
Your birthday's coming up on
Yeah,
Saturday,
Friday.
right? Friday, bro.
Friday the what?
The 12th.
How do you know
You're in
you're-
Chicago. We're bringing a hoagie.
Some deep dish.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy
bro.
birthday, bro.
Yeah, man.
What is it? 35, 39?
40, dog.
The big 4-0.
Big 4 ounce.
You look good, mijo.
Damn, man.
Yeah, keep doing
That
what you're
makes me
doing.
41. That means the devil's 50 now, bro. Cause that fool swears he was young.
The devil's 50.
Fool, when I first met that fool's hairline was receding, dog.
He had a receding beret, bro, for a long time. And how old is Juan Garcia now?
Fuck, probably 35?
No way.
Yes. fool.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
fool
No,
started at
like
16.
No way.
Dude, 34, dog. 34, 35.
Dig, I'm only 9.
Yeah.
I wear
There it is.
Garanimals.
I
Has
can't
to
even
be.
picture him in this fucking.
Dude,
really?
if Rizzo's 31, fool,
Well, yeah, but.
and he's super young
Yeah.
compared to that fool.
Wow. We're getting
How old are
old,
you?
bro.
20?
I'm gonna turn 27.
Okay, so he's still
There you
young.
go, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, Chepo was 17 when this fool was like 9.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck,
Or 8.
34. You know what?
Time
It's
flies,
funny.
last I was
It's
on
funny.
tour.
You know what's funny, bro? I think to myself because my mom now when she looks at old pictures, they'll show her pictures of her, right? And she go, hey, no, that's not me. That lady's old because she's got Alzheimer's, right? So she doesn't recognize. She's like, fuck no, that ain't me. Who's this old lady? You know, she's like talking shit about that, but you forget that you. Bro, I looked in the mirror not too long ago, and I saw all this fucking gray, and I'm like, you know what? No.
The face this fool made.
I know, right? Like, oh, you just saw it, motherfucker? Get a new prescription.
You thought it was foam or what? You thought it was foam?
That was shaving cream.
You thought it was a fucking rabbit lucky
Fuck
foot,
you
eh?
guys, man.
I didn't know, eh?
No, what I'm saying
Somebody
is,
told me.
I saw it. I just never gave it. All right, can I talk?
Atari.
Can I talk? Can I just talk?
Yeah.
I just
Let me live, bro.
trying to have a moment. Man. I
I started using my hair dye, bro.
I never gave it. Man, fuck you guys.
God, tell us, dog. Look.
I never really gave it thought.
I look like a Greek god.
You should have a little box, bro, by your house with a pencil and note, so people can leave you your thoughts.
You don't have any more of those care packages, Lisa?
At the end of the show, bro, there should be a little mailbox, bro, with a notepad and little pencils, What you guys think,
No more than 3 sentences.
It's great, dog.
Okay. I know it was fucking great, but I just never really gave it thought, right? Like I know, when you're aging and you're getting older
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Or
but
gaining weight.
But one day you reflect and you're like, holy fuck, wait a minute, I'm not a young man anymore. I'm not a kid, And it's crazy because you still feel. It's not like when you get older, shit changes in your brain and all of a sudden you're fucking all grown up. That never
Seasoned
happens.
and shit.
No, you're still having the same thoughts and everything else, but your body is aging. And then when you look and you're like, holy fuck, my mind never kept up with this shit. My shit still stayed in my slaughter days, in my fucking, it just stayed in my freaking
My
party
nose
days.
is still Romanesque.
There's a battle inside there.
So I looked and I said, "Holy fuck! I'm a grown ass, man. I'm an older man now."
When did this happen? January 1st?
The day after the extravaganza.
It wasn't that long ago. But it was like a realization that, holy fuck, I am that older dude now. I've always been an older dude, I feel, but now I'm like, I've grown into this older dude that, fuck, I didn't know existed. I didn't realize, I didn't see myself as this much of a veterano or an older dude.
¿Quién es veterano megaphone?
Do you know what I mean?
Now
or
the
no?
carpets match great. The carpet matches the drapes.
Whatever, Holmes. But
No, but you don't look at yourself, man. Like the other day I was looking at myself, going, okay, yeah, I'm fucking fat as hell. Like I look when people take photos of me on stage, because I see myself in the front. I don't see myself on the side.
I hate those
I don't see
side
myself on the
ones,
side. So whenever someone takes a side photo, I say, man, who is that fat fuck on stage? Who gave him a guest spot? Oh, it's me.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's true. When you start seeing I start seeing the pictures of my grays or my lonjas and shit, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm getting fucking up there. And what the fuck? I have a 27-year-old son. I got 3 grandkids. What do I expect?
You gotta
To be a
start
fucking
wrestling,
spring
bro.
chicken?
That's crazy. When did you notice, though? Because we noticed it. Just didn't want to tell you. I want you to find out by yourself. That's what, age will creep up to you like a small fire, huh?
What's that?
Age will creep up on you like a small fire,
Absolutely.
A small fire starts a little. What the fuck is that?
But you know what? I'm glad that I made it to this fucking age.
A lot of fools did it, huh?
A lot of fools did, and I buried a lot of fools. I mean, I've been to a lot of fucking...
Fucking Sicario right here, eh?
Fucking one of the Chapo's henchmen, eh?
Fucking güero, eh?
Motherfucker can't say shit!
El señor del caldo.
El señor del panteón, eh?
How about rest in peace to my homies, eh?
I snapped all their necks, eh?
I don't wait for them to die.
Fucking executioner.
Hey, can I just say I'm blessed? I'm blessed to still be here, mijo.
Oh, hell yeah. But you come from an era where motherfuckers got fucked up on drugs, though, huh?
Drugs,
Motherfuckers who jump off
alcohol.
bridges.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of dudes that got buried. There's a lot of dudes that didn't see 40 because the liver shut down. Cirrhosis of the liver. Yeah, drinking. How do you drink that much before fucking 40? Like, how much shit could have gone wrong?
How did you do it, bro?
You know what? I stopped drinking for like 10 years, and I think that's the only thing that saved me. That's the only thing that saved me. My liver was able to rejuvenate itself for a little while, and then that way I can fucking keep on going. Right? Because I don't go as hard as I used to. There's no way I can't go as hard as I used to. I still like to drink.
Yeah, I drink.
A lot like him?
Nah,
You get loaded and go, you know what? I hate that shit.
Nah. I mean, I do get loaded, but I don't think, nowhere
It's a
near.
different time.
Yeah.
But I don't know that fuck it.
You think you ever go back to the crazy days, like when you used to, like
I don't listen.
Leaving cars and
I'm
bridges.
not. I'm
Snapping necks and shit.
I'm not gonna say that I don't drink like I used to because I don't enjoy it. It's just because I can't.
You physically can't go that
I
hard no
physically
more.
can't go that hard. If I go hard one night, I am worthless for 24 hours. Like ridiculously worthless.
Done, huh?
I can't even get out of fucking bed. I can't imagine. Like I'm out there right now. I'm back out there going out to shows and stuff like that, right? And there's a lot of cocaine. There's a lot of cocaine in Los Angeles. Let me tell you that right now.
I think it's on the upswing.
It's on the upswing. It's huge. It's fucking on the upswing. And when I see people going hard, I'm like, how in the fuck? Like, I can't even imagine a fucking rager like that and then still trying to function the next day. I'd be I mean, if I'm worthless with fucking booze, what the fuck would happen if I started doing fucking lines again? And don't get me wrong, I had a blast doing that shit, and it's not like I'm saying, oh, it was all horrible. There was horrible times, but there was a lot of good goddamn times too.
Oh,
so and
Slaughter.
if I could still physically do it, I don't know that I wouldn't, to be honest. If I could still physically do it, but I fucking can't. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I do fucking bumps, I'll die. Like, that shit crosses my fucking head. Like,
Hell
there's
yeah,
no way
man.
my heart could hang with it anymore, I don't think.
It's funny, man, when you speak Spanish, bro, you can make anything sound like a sweetheart. Come on, bro, una linita.
Una linita.
Right?
Un pasecito.
In Spanish, you can make anything sound like a sweetheart. Like, even drugs. Bro, una chivita, no?
Un piquetito.
Like in English, you can't even sound, it don't sound cute doing heroin. Like, come on, bro, a little puncture.
Oh.
Doesn't sound good.
It's a little
Listen,
poke.
Well, it depends. Yeah, you got to say ito, though, because if you say drogas, that shit sounds crazy, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Vamos a fumar drogas. Oh, get the fuck
La
out of here.
Biblia.
That's when El Catrin got busted with his pipe and shit and his weed, and he blamed it on me. And then I go over there, voy a ir con Rodrigo. Oh, el drogadicto?
Fuck.
It's like, dude, that's his shit.
That fool blamed it on you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I remember, dude, fool, the first time these fools, oh my God, the first time these fools spent the night, it's fucked. I mean, you know, man, I even paid dues, bro.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
hell
dude.
yeah.
Cause that
Hell
fool
yeah.
started off with like when we were open micing, that fool just hanging out, not working, just hanging out for nothing, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like just really hanging out. And I remember one time, bro, like real nice guy too, man. Cause him and his mom live in a 1-bedroom, and that fool let 2 fools spend the night.
Fuck.
Night after night after
These
night,
fools,
dog.
3
Cool.
nights in a
You
row.
and-
Me and Vinny, dog.
Oh, my God.
Like the mom was living in her bedroom with her sister, and these fools were in the front with Ivan. Bro, but they fools
So there was 5 people in a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, fool.
Fucking savage.
and dude, and then this fool was fucking up his Ivan's mom lunches from the school.
She'd bring like little pizzas, little lasagnas, little hamburgers.
Little coffee cakes.
Dude, like,
Good
we
shit,
would
huh?
fuck it up, dog. But she was nice, dog. She would
was
hook it
very
up.
nice.
Because we would be 3 days at his house, and then 1 day at his house, and like 1 day out of the weekend at his. So 2 days.
And 1 day at his
Felipe's.
house.
Yeah, and 1 day at
Riverside.
Catherine. Yeah, so dude,
So,
we were out here
dude,
all the time.
Fool, though, Ivan had, of course, school, our high school photo and all that, dude. And in high school, before his dad passed away, he was fucking fat, bro, like Butterbean. And these
Really?
fools passed by this fool passed by the photo, laughs real hard and wakes up the whole family, bro. He's on the floor having a heart attack.
Shut the fuck up, son of Bob. But he wasn't mad because I fucking woke everybody up. He got mad because I laughed at him because he was fat. But you know when somebody's really fat and you look at them now and they're not that fat, you're like, what the fuck? Is that the same person? Or
It was
yeah,
one
bro.
of those paintings, bro, that was velvet and painted on it, bro. It was not really, it was, yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, I was like, dude,
And it
you're
was like
not that dude.
It was like this, bro, like almost like he's Al Capone or something.
Hey, doesn't that seem like a fucking lifetime ago?
Nah, fool, I can still smell the smell of.
But as far as the time that's passed by.
not really, fool.
Really?
Nah, fool. Like I think back to fucking when I was a little kid. Now that seems like a fucking eternity. But no, that's like last week to me still.
So to me, 10 years seems like a lifetime ago.
Really, fool?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like, because so much fucking, with the more shit that you fucking see and shit, you know? Like, what's that fucking
Fucking
show?
time traveler.
What's that fucking show with
Benjamin Buttons, eh?
with that crazy fucking guy, the baseball player, fucking
Willie.
Field of Dreams, eh?
the fucking the
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down. There's
Kenny
a
Powers.
Yeah, Kenny Powers, right? There's a scene where they go, "Hey, do you remember the blah 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 blah?" And he's like, "Dude, sometimes you have so many memories in your head you got to get rid of some of the fucking older ones to make room for newer ones, you know? And at that moment, you don't really like it didn't
So I don't
make
remember
sense.
you.
No, but you know what? That's the thing. It's like when you see so much shit, and every week is fucking, and not to overuse the word, but epic, and you're doing epic shit on a weekly fucking basis, it's hard to keep track of what happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Some of the shit that is the most memorable is some of the most like crazy shit because everything else kind of runs into each other, you know? You start doing so much fucking, that's why I said it feels, to me, things feel like a lifetime ago.
This happens to me, man. You ever go to a town and you go like, man, you start looking around, you go, what the fuck? I've been here before.
Yeah.
But you don't remember?
You don't remember.
The town's changed. Or
But you know
something.
that you've been there. And it's
You've
not
been there
deja vu.
before.
You literally have been there.
Yeah, like you done this room, but you don't remember doing it anymore.
That's
was
crazy. That
huh?
is crazy. But when you're in it so long and you do so many places and you see so many faces, it all just becomes this one big thing. And then you start like the things that stand out the most are the things that were really fucking impressionable. You know.
How about the people that you meet and you have a good time, but like you go out and meet other motherfuckers, but
Correct.
don't
They stay there.
remember your ass.
Yup.
And then you come back 10 years, 8 years. Remember that time we party, bro? I don't remember, dog.
But I probably did.
Mention a name,
Yeah.
bro. Caesar. Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and that happens all the fucking time because you're you know what? There's lyrics on a
Building
song.
memories,
There's lyrics on a song that says I made 16 one-hour friendships solid 1-hour friendships every evening, which means that every fucking night that you're out there, you connect with X amount of people, and it's solid for that 1 hour. And after that, you never fucking see them again.
And that's
Yeah,
a life
man.
of a Rolling Stone.
That's the life of a Rolling Stone, somebody that's on the fucking road. And when you meet that many heads, it's hard to keep track of them. You have to fucking stand the fuck out. You know, most of the time I don't remember names. I'll remember nicknames. You know, there's a dude at the Chicago Improv.
Sticky breath.
I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, there's a dude at the Chicago Improv who worked the door, right? And I don't
Where?
know his name, but
Schaumburg?
in Schaumburg, yeah. And fucking
Filipino?
white boy. And fucking Ivan called him the Sandlot because he looked like the fucking chubby kid from the Sandlot. And forever, I fucking knew that guy as Sandlot, and because that's what the fuck he looked like. The dude
Fool.
from the
How about
Sandlot.
that chick that Ivan was dating nobody knew her name, and then Gabriel said, that chick, John Lennon, and she was right there.
That's from the Ontario Improv.
Oh,
Yeah.
John Lennon.
Yeah, she ended up working at John Lovett.
I
Oh, that's
remember
right.
John Lennon. Yeah. She was there?
Hey, June.
Hey,
That's so
Jude.
fucking funny. I remember her. I remember some chick named Hippie. 'Cause-
Because Ivan broke her hip.
yes. That motherfucker popped a Viagra and a fucking another one. He popped 2 Chile pills in his 20s, bro. This motherfucker's in his prime. Fuck, dude. He fucking dislocated this chick's hip. So we didn't know her name. We just called her Hippie.
Every time we come back to town, hip, hip, hooray, ho. You heard that shit snap, bro.
That's freaking crazy,
Damn.
dude. That's doing some serious damage, dude.
Oh,
I don't think
hell
I've ever
yeah.
I
fucked
think
that
what-
hard to
I
dislocate
think-
anybody's anything.
I think the way they probably located because she probably was laying on a bad part of the bed, like down, and with a thrust, must have broke it or something. Or the one she was laying down in an awkward position, dude. Or
Yeah.
You just didn't hit it straight down the middle, dog.
or this bitch didn't tell her she was doing gymnastics class earlier, probably broke it.
Or she might have had it. That shit might pop up on the reg, and she just fucking didn't say nothing.
Maybe she was in a circus.
God
Cirque
bless
du
his soul.
Soleil.
She's a hoochie in the box.
Do a little prayer for her.
Yeah, let's pray for her. Pray for that hip.
You know what, Lassa? So
Fuck.
when is the Heart Foundation?
Oh shit, dude.
February 12th, Harvell's in Long Beach. Go to martinmoreno.com. And listen, I got to tell
Tickets,
you,
how
bro.
much tickets?
What's that?
How much are the tickets?
$10.
That's fucking
Nothing, bro.
$10, people. Please
You know, but
stop asking.
Yeah, it's a fucking steal. We're not robbing anybody because we don't know what kind of shit show's gonna happen. I don't want people to be like, hey, I paid too much for this shit.
We believe you.
You know, but what I want to say is that when we came on here the first time, we had just started the Yo podcast. We had just started, and now we're like 30 plus episodes in, and a
30,
shit ton
wow.
of people. Like literally, we were 3 episodes in the first time we came on here.
Yeah.
People were looking at us like, yeah, talk to me in a year if you're still doing it, you know. And I get it, because that's the thing. It's like a lot of people start, but how many stay
Yeah.
consistent with it. So we've
You have fun, right?
I do.
Okay.
I have fun. I
It's
have
all
a
about
blast.
having fun.
But
You
here's the
too?
thing: we're still getting people hitting us up saying a big portion of people that came and started listening was because you put us on the What's Up Fool, and so thank you for that, because they gave us a huge jump start,
Hell
big
yeah.
time jump start.
That's my favorite episode.
And we're still
man.
getting a lot of love
I
from
think
that
we have like
episode.
80,000 views, listens, right, on Martin's?
Oh, a while ago, I think we passed that by now.
We have
That's
like
fucking
100,000.
fantastic.
Like you guys beat out I don't know, you guys beat out Emilio was like on the top. So was Gil Carrillo, Night Stalker, and a couple of Miklo, Chepo, because he was first.
Baby Bash is his own.
And Baby Bash and Kid Frost were first. But you guys went like when we moved to Audio Boom, and right away the first week was like 65,000.
Well, thank you very much for
Motherfucker
having
said,
us.
"Bring them back, eh?"
He's here. Eh?
Like they go, man, it should be longer, eh?
We won a saga. A trilogy. Eh?
We want to know the behind Slaughter, eh?
Oh,
VH1
my God.
behind the music.
Behind the music. And what happens to that guy? Oh, man, he's driving a forklift.
He got arrested by the FBI.
We should have committed.
And
We should have stuck it out.
Which one of your friends, man, growing up, you thought that this fool was going to be like, he had potential, but somehow along the way, nothing?
Jake,
Jake, what do you have?
smart.
Yeah?
He had a full scholarship to USC, academic scholarship in the 1980s. And I shouldn't say that he didn't amount to nothing.
He
This
was
guy's
too
traveled.
smart for his own good.
He's traveled the fucking planet, really. He's gone to every World Cup for the last God knows how many World Cups. So the dude does get around, and he's done a lot of like great stuff. But
Does he drink?
He still drinks, and his liver shut down a few years ago, and he's still partying. I don't know how that fucker's still alive. He is like fucking like Frank, bro, from fucking Shameless and shit. Yeah, that's my very own Frank. But he had a scholarship, a full-blown academic scholarship to USC in the 1980s, and he just partied his ass off. He just liked the party, you know, and he went fucking hard, dude. There was the 80s. He lived in Ghost Town in Wilmington. That was freaking crack cocaine alley. Across the street from his pad, they were slanging crack while we were partying in his front yard, listening to fucking Judas Priest and shit like that, right? There'd be fucking times where shit would get raided. You'd hear gunfire. People would be running up and down the street. We'd fucking duck. And then after the shit was over, we'd go walking down the street trying to find rocks that they were throwing, and then just fucking start hitting that shit, you know? It was crazy time, you know? When that's where you live, and across the street is the fucking crack house, and your block is a driveway for this shit, I mean, what hope do you fucking have? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying that everybody that grows up in that environment's gonna end up crazy, but chances are, if that's all you see, you're going to fucking end up fucking partying a big chunk of your life away, you know? So I think he had some of the most, he's very, very fucking intelligent, dude, but like to party.
Yeah, bro. My porn star passed away, bro.
Who, fool?
Yurizan Beltran.
What happened to her?
OD'd
Oh,
On what?
on fucking
Oh,
BP.
On
damn,
what?
That sucks, dude.
Pills, bro.
how old was
Damn,
she?
I don't know, man, but I saw her career start, bro.
From
I
the
saw
soul
her
to the
open
street.
mic.
Real, bro. I saw her Yurizan Beltran, bro. I saw her career start, bro. It started off on Bang Bros. She was doing girls only, 3 videos. Like, what is this bitch gonna do, dudes? Then it started off with being in a video with a girl and a guy. Then it moved on, bro. Then it turned to anal. Then I was done with her. No, but yeah, man, it was like all of a sudden, who else? There's another porn star who passed away too. A guy, right?
Well, there's a woman last
That was
name
before-
Ames. I can't remember
Who?
her first name. Ames. She died. She killed herself.
Over a comment, right? Everybody was giving her flack.
No.
Because she wouldn't sleep with a black guy.
No, she wouldn't sleep with a guy who had done gay porn.
Because she didn't want, it's higher risk of getting infected.
The risk.
Wow.
And then people were
And then
going up
China
against her.
died too, right? But that was a while back.
Yeah, China
And
died.
she wasn't a porn star. Well, she was a.
She did one porn,
She did
right?
one porn. Yeah, it was like the WW something like a wrestling gangbang and shit.
Yeah, comedy shows coming up, anything?
Let's see.
The shows besides the heart show.
That's on the 12th. The 16th, I'm over at the ¿cómo se llama la chingadera over in Oxnard? Levity Live in Oxnard with Rico and Mambo. And
Ding,
then
ding, 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 ding.
I think George Perez is also on that show. And then the 17th, I'm at the Ontario Improv with the Smash Brothers. Their freaking 12-year show. Dude, they fucking had that dirty show out there for 12 freaking years.
Never booked me once.
Really? You've never been out there? Well,
Never.
You know what? You're too big, bro. They're intimidated, dog.
You know what, Raza? But that show's been going on, man. The Smash Brothers, Chad and Corey, it's a nasty show, and they've been doing it for a long time.
Well,
man.
they're about to hit their 12-year anniversary, and they've had they opened up for Ralphie May for the last freaking 10 years or something, up until he passed away. We just did an interview with them that we're gonna be putting out, I think, next week or something with both of those guys, and they we got to talk to them and get to know them a little bit more. Because other than seeing them at shows, I've never really like hung out with them. They've had a crazy fucking life, bro.
Yeah, their stories.
Their stories are it's a wild, crazy fucking story. I mean, their dad was fucking slanging coke, and these guys were getting babysat by fucking at 10 years old by fucking Hell's Angels, not Hell's Angels, by biker chicks. You know, I trip every time somebody says biker, they immediately say Hell's Angels, and I shouldn't have said that, you know. But by biker chicks, and they had some
bikers, bro.
Somebody's property, huh?
Oh, dude, these dudes had some fucking stories. So that'll be
all
coming
about
up on
diapers and cowboy boots, bro. When Lisa grew up, bro, they was like the biker guys would show up, bro, and they'll fucking pass out food to everybody in the neighborhood, bro, and they were nice to everybody. And then you always see trailer trash kids, bro, diaper and a cowboy boots, eh? Harley.
Wait till you get older, then I'll start selling you some speed.
Hey, dude, you know what's crazy though? It's like it's just because people are like like when you said you went out to the homeless people or Skid Row with the lowriders. People associate lowriders with being like, you know,
gang activity,
cholos and gang activity, but they're actually out there doing good. Listen, there's good and bad people in every freaking section of people and shit.
Crooked cops and shit.
But absolutely. So, you know, when you think about people that ride motorcycles and are in motorcycle clubs, they do a lot of good shit. Do they do bad shit? Absolutely. But do politicians do bad shit? Absolutely. There's good and bad everywhere. It's the yin and the yang, Raza.
Yin and yang, Raza.
That was for you. That was just for you.
Let's do protocol. What?
I just learned the Coachella show's sold out at
Spotlight
Spotlight.
29, people are murr.
Yeah, man.
They couldn't hear what I said. You have to repeat.
Oh, people
Coachella sold out.
We just found out right now, man, that the Coachella show at Spotlight 29 Casino is sold out. So I guess I'll catch you guys at the Ontario Improv in the fall. I'll be there in Oktoberfest.
Or LA in March.
So you have shows coming up?
Yeah, I'll be at Harval's next Tuesday, the 17th, and the following one too. I think it's the 25th or something.
Is that a running comedy night at Harval's on Tuesday?
Yeah, every Tuesday they do comedy and burlesque. This dude named John.
Oh wow, comedy and burlesque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you get a little bit of comedy and then
a little burlesque.
They do some live podcasting in there.
Do they get a good crowd on Tuesdays there?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do they cost to get in?
Yeah, but you could go in there and get hooked up too.
Just go check out Hooter next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Go check out Hooter Moreno, man. And if you have I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If you're looking for a date, no, you want to impress your lady. You want to show her, you know, you're into the arts. You know, because sometimes a lot of guys, bro, they like to take the chicks out with her sweats on, bro. I've seen my show, bro. My wife wears sandals to the show. Really, bro. Dress up, get really dressed up, bro. Bring your lady, man. Tell her you're going to take her to a show, take her to eat somewhere, and then take her to see the Hooter show, Hooter Moreno.
The Hooter show.
And a little burlesque, man. I'm telling you, man, women like that, man. They're like, oh, this motherfucker, he ain't a regular motherfucker. He likes to read. He's muy fancy.
I love the way your voice changed when you did that whole intro, bro. That was fucking smooth, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And the fools really roll up with sandals to your show?
Well, come on, man. Look at I old dress. People don't dress up. Bro, I see chicks that are so dressed up, and there's a guy there, bro, who's is a big fan, but he didn't get dressed up, bro. Like he's wearing some dirty ass tennis shoes, like he's from Canada.
Edmonton. Yeah, man.
Hey, you don't want to fuck up the shoes in the snow, mijo.
You know what? You have a show coming up.
The 16th of January, next Tuesday at the Brea
Brea.
Improv. Me, Johnny Roque, and Martin Rizzo, and a special guest, and all the proceeds will go to Isaac Flaco Martinez. Still needs money.
How's Flaco?
Talked to
Sorry.
him yesterday.
He's all right, man. You know,
All right.
he's skinny. Morphins. That's funny, man. When Paul Rodriguez showed up to the show, he was in the back watching into the show. Then I brought him up, and he goes, "When this guy had they said that this guy had morphins." I was like, "More fans than who?" Felipe.
That's a Paul Rodriguez.
Everybody knows a Flaco.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that fool's funny still, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he killed us, bro. Like, there was some fucking old-ass cholo in the front, like, with gray hair. He goes, "Oh, man, this is the kind of guy that comes up to me after the show and goes, 'Hey, Paul, I grew up watching you.' Like, what am I, fucking momia?"
Fucking older than dirt.
A fucking momia.
I died, dog.
Mommies,
I
raza.
died, dude, because that fool's old-ass fuck, bro.
Oh,
It's
he
totally
says I
Paul
grew
Rodriguez,
up.
I'm
dog.
still wearing a white t-shirt, bro.
I
White
grew
t-shirt.
up, eh?
I grew up watching you. Like, fuck it. What am I, fucking momia?
We got the DC cab on beta, dog.
I saw you with the fucking Barbarian Brothers.
Oh, that's fucking
You
hysterical.
know what, Lassa? All right, people. You know what's up, man. You go check out the FelipeWorld.com. Also, man, please review the show. Tell everybody how much you like the show. Say good things about Martin on the write a review. And thank you everybody out there who's been subscribing the What's Up Food podcast at every Apple store in LA.
Yeah, man.
This fool sent us videos, bro, of subscribing the What's Up Food podcast to all the laptops inside the Apple
Oh,
store.
that's
Drumzilla,
awesome.
dog.
Bro,
That's
how you
gangster,
think we,
bro.
How you think we got to number 157?
Dude, that's gangster, though. That's some dedicated fans right there.
Hell yeah.
You know what, eh?
Later, dog.
Hey, later, fool.